Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you. Oh, you talking about the chair?
Yep. Put your own. Yeah.
Yeah, will be on the bottom so it'll change so I can look at it. All right. There we go. That looks good. All right, we're just testing it out tonight, testing the water. See, Bulldogs are taking on Pine Forest tonight. Good team, actually. This is be a good matchup for the old Dogs. And I believe first pitch is at 7 o'clock. I've got the lineup on my phone. Let me get all that organized. We'll be right back with you guys. We'll get the link put up on Facebook in just a second. We're just running a few minutes behind here on my end. I was over watching. I ran over to Pensacola real quick for 2 innings to see my son that plays middle school. You don't have a microphone, Dusty. Dusty's up here. He's going to be helping me some. Hold on just a second. I got to get another microphone. Going over the lineup now. Let's go over it with them real quick. I'll tell you what, before I do that, let me send out a link on Facebook so people can see it. Give me just a second, people. They have got, hold on just one second. Let me see if I can get us a pip on here that while they're calling out the names, I don't know. That don't look real good right there. We'll see. Working on all this stuff here, guys. Give me just a second. This is the first time we've done audio. I'm sorry, video. We've done audio. We called a lot of games before on the radio when they was in the playoffs. But hold on just a second. Let me get I'll post that real quick, and get that out there for everybody to see. If you can help me do that, share that feed that we've got going on right now, if you've got a way of doing it. And as we get going, this was just sort of a practice for us. We will be able to do some radio, and Braves will be coming up pretty soon. We've got Braves on the weekend, but some of these games in February and March, before the Braves get rolling, we'll be able to carry them on radio and on there.
And now, for the first time in 2023, your Crestview Bulldogs. Starting with the reserve players. Number 2, Josh Catonhead. Number 3, Nathaniel Nocher.
All right, there it is. Let's look at the starting lineups now. For the Bulldogs, in right field, Bryson Martin. In left field, batting second, Robbie Cap, excuse me. I'm reading Dutch Van up there, not Dutch Van. Van, what's that guy's name up there? Van something. Or is it Van is his first? Chad Van. Cannot read his handwriting at all. Gavin Shoemake playing second base, batting third. St. Vincent on the mound, batting fourth. Little Rush, Brayton playing first base, batting in the 5-hole, it looks like. Yep. And Aiden Justin playing in, I'm going to call, no, he is in center field. Jaden Appleby playing third base, batting seventh, batting eighth is Pearson. I think it's Pearson McDaniel. I apologize, guys, playing second base. I'm sorry, Shoemake was that. Shoemake's at catcher. I apologize for that, batting third. And Cooper Cantrell, shortstop, batting in the 9-hole. So he'll be wrapping it up for the Bulldogs. And they're going to have a quick national anthem. And we will be back in just a minute.
Shortstop number 10, Cooper Cantrell.
Guys, listen up. Did you spend too long out on the boat this Saturday fishing? Have you been on the links a little too much? Do you need to get out of the doghouse? Let me tell you where you need to go. Joey the Jeweler. He's on Main Street right by Desi's. He's got tons of beautiful jewels to win your girl back over. And make sure to go like and share his Facebook page. He's always doing great giveaways, so you have a chance to win something free for your girl. So head on over to facebook.com/JoeyTheJeweler. Or you guys could just ask Siri what the phone number is.
Hey Siri, what is the phone number to Joey the Jeweler?
Joey the Jeweler's phone number is 850-682-1980.
Well, if you haven't heard by now, we have a paintball tank park. It's the only thing like it in this part of the country. You heard me right. Tank park. Get in a tank, shoot paintballs. This is a great opportunity for the whole family, for groups. You want to do team building, take them out to Baker and climb in a tank and shoot paintballs. Birthday party, shoot paintballs. Get in a tank and have some fun. Go to their Facebook page and book an appointment at Oddball Tactics.
Tradition is where our roots are planted. From humble beginnings based on affordable, trustworthy service, Brackney Funeral Service has grown into a reliable resource your family can depend on. Rooted in our traditions, we stay firmly connected to the families we serve and the care we provide. We continue serving all faiths and families in the only way we know how, by staying true to our heritage. Brackney Funeral Service is locally owned and operated by Terry Brackney, Highway 90 East in Crestview. Call 683-9898.
We're back, and the Bulldogs are going to be taking on Pine Forest tonight, their opener. Let me go over the lineup for Pine Forest in order. Now, they have it typed up, so I shouldn't have a problem, should I? Zach Beaver leading off, playing shortstop. So that's a strong statement right there when your shortstop's leading off. I'll just be honest with you. Bryson Kelly batting second, playing second. Alan Beasley playing that'll be first base, batting fourth. So their big first baseman is the cleanup guy. Bryson Wheaton playing left field, batting fifth. Jordan Lucky playing center field, batting seventh. DH tonight is Hayden Amont. And then on the mound is Mr. Watson. I don't know. You want to take a guess at that? Nakersey Watson is pitching. And then I'm assuming he will not probably bat. We'll see. Stevie Robertson playing catcher, batting in the eighth hole. Connor Bear is in center field, batting ninth. So actually Reed Shiver, the the third baseman, is not going to be batting. So the DH for the third baseman is Hayden Amont. So we're going to get started here in just a moment.
Text me a copy of that.
Yeah. You got it. And we're in the dugout, above the dugout, so if you're watching, you'll see the overhang for the actual dugout. We've got a couple different views. We'll try to get them, show you, we'll see what's the best. We're going to be doing the best we can. I got to figure all this out. So the view that you're fixing to watch now is, I've got a camera over close to the first base side. We're going to see if that looks pretty good. I'm going to have to move it just a little bit, I think, just to work on it. That first pitch, there's a shot. And that was a shot to center field. We will, again, we're just trying to work on a few little things. And we will get, as we get going during this game, we can get all the stuff set up. Real good crowd for a first game. Let's see, I'm going to send you that one right there. You should have both of them, Dustin. Okay. And I am going to go over there and adjust that camera angle a little bit. I don't get the catcher that right field. So y'all bear with us with the camera angles and everything. I'm going to just turn up the crowd noise, and we're going to just work on a few things. And y'all bear with us. We'll get going in just a minute.
right, whatever it takes right here. Let's go.
Kelly in, and he's got an open stance, and he's right up on top of the front of the box and right on top of the plate. Pitch is on its way, fouled off to the first base side. Bryson Kelly, your batter. Got a runner on second base, top of the first, no score. Kelly calls for time. Stepping back in. Back up the middle, second baseman. He is going to go over to Rushmeyer, get the out on first base. Runner from second, that is Beaver, advances over to third base. So give him a fielder's choice there. Moves it, advances the runner over. Only one out, so runner in scoring position, third base, 90 feet away. Brings up number 21, and that is Alan Beasley.
All right, I like that. I got the catcher in there now as you're looking at it, and the umpire and the pitcher there. You know, if you're on a big screen, that's going to look good to you. But we're going to do our best to figure out these camera angles here as we get going on. Looks like I've been on third base already, huh?
Yep.
See if there's some resets. Looks in going from the windup. Man on third, he can't go nowhere with it. Sort of probably a sidestep. He's probably not a full windup. Yeah. Pitch. Oh, that's hammered.
He's going to score him from third. Sacrifice fly to center field for Beasley, and that puts Pine Forest on the board.
1-0.
1-0 right off the bat, top of the first.
Yep, and we don't have. Oh.
Next, number 5, the right fielder, Bryson Wade.
Thank you.
Miss Amy getting us a Diet Coke. Thank you very much. All right. I think there's 2 outs. Yep. And we're going to work on the scoreboard too. Now the scoreboard, I've got to figure that out yet. I've got to. I don't know if I'm going to take. I don't know if I'm going to shoot that with another camera out there.
Yep.
You know. So if I did that, you know, let me see if I can zoom in on that.
Number 5, Bryson Wheeling, batting right now for Pine Forest.
And I got to get this camera angle. I got to get this camera set. Yes, right, too. Oh, thank you.
Little bouncer up to the shortstop. He's going to fire it across Rushmeyer and makes a stretch. Gets the out. So the top of the first goes 1 hit, 1 run, no errors. And after the bottom and after the top of the first, it's Pine Forest 1 and Crestview 0.
All right, so I'm going to work on this camera thing here. This little haberdashery almost falling down on us. Let me get this back up in here. I got to figure out what I got to do. Oh, that was the top. So I've got my camera outside the window, trying to work it, and we're just going to get all the kinks out. Thank y'all for dealing with us. We're going to advertise this starting next week. We're going to cover, now I'm going to do all the away games, of course, all the home games. And what did I do there? Oh, my goodness. We'll see. Oh, that'll come back, yeah. Just moving some wires here. Let's see. I don't see. We got to have a dashery situation here as far as how we're set up tonight. Dusty called me at the last minute, and I was just trying to get things, or just getting things hooked up to see if we can get some good camera angles. So I just got everything set up crazy like, and I had to run over Pensacola and watch the little boy. He's with he made the little Laurel Hill middle school team, and they played Pensacola Christian. Grasson first at bat, middle school, got a walk, two stolen bases, and he scored.
Really?
Yeah. Now after that, I don't know. I left. Probably, I don't want to say much, but he's the littlest one on the team, but he did pretty good while I was there anyway. He did drop a fly ball. He didn't drop it. He misjudged it. So, that's a little bit.
Did he touch it?
He didn't touch it.
Okay, it wasn't error.
Well, it wasn't Aaron Denny's mind. My God, I text Corey. I said, we're going to be working on pop-ups this weekend. Get the little
That
gun.
initial move.
Get the gun out and shoot it up in the air as high as I can and get that taken care of real quick and hurry. All right. So who's on the mound? I can't remember again.
On the mound for Pine Forest is going to be
Watson.
Nakaris Watson.
Nakaris Watson. When you start putting hyphens and spacing out the names of the words. You didn't do basketball, Corey. It was tongue twisted a few times. We had one, whatchamacallit or whatever. It was really close to whatchamacallit. All right. First pitch offering is a ball for the Bulldogs. Yep. Nice and Martin. I've got to remember how to look at this scoreboard. It's been a year since I've been out here. That's 2-0, right? Yep. There's a strike. 2-1 now. Oh, Mr. Martin. Is that Cap or Cope or what? Cope. Looks like Cope. Robbie Cope's on deck. 2-1. Watson winds and delivers. 3-1. Beautiful night for baseball. What a great opening night. I remember over the years when we'd be out here and it'd be freezing in February and some cold nights. Watson brings it. Good pitch. 3-2 now, full count.
I think the catcher got a little premature.
He got premature on that?
Yeah.
Throwing it down? Watson sets, gets the sign from his catcher, and delivers. There's a little shot to the shortstop, and it looks like he's going to be pass ball, so Martin's going to go to second as the shortstop give him an error. So Mr. Martin trucks on over to second base. And again, where I've got my cameras, I can't get my hands on it right at the moment. We'll work on a better setup for these games coming up. I feel like if I was sitting outside on a table or whatever, I probably have a little bit more flexibility. But with my camera on the outside of the window, I've got to reach my arm through this hole here. Robbie Cope. His first at bat in 2023. Watson in the stretch. Martin on second base. No outs. It's 1-0 Pine Forest if you're just trying. There's a, we called a timeout. We did. Just joining us, Pine Forest coming to Crestview for our game opener. as we go through the games. Of course, we'll build our stat situation up. But I like to pull them from last year if I can. Just didn't have time today. Here's a wind. Little low. Watson, if he keeps it low, though, that's the way to win ball games. You don't want to get it up in the strike zone. Shoemake on deck, St. Vincent in the hole. Martin on second base, no outs. I am going to monitor you two real quick.
Okay. Martin delivers. In the ground, catcher gets in front of it, makes a throw over third. But able to advance. Good job by that catcher there for Pine Forest. So not looking at 2 balls, no strikes. Martin on third with no out. So Bulldogs looking to get a run here in the first and tie this game back up.
Don't you love listening to baseball on the radio or just listen, just have it run? There's something about listening to baseball when you're traveling especially. I hope Mr. Moore has YouTube on, not his radio tonight. That was a pretty curveball. Tied him up there a little bit. Are we at Shoemake right now? I think so, aren't we? No.
No, we're at.
No, that's right. St. Vince.
Uh-uh.
Oh, we're at Knopp still.
Yeah.
Knopp. Oh. There's. Oh, he stole. That's right.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
No, little
pass ball. Okay. 3-1 count. Watson comes to the mound. Right down the what Rhett would call. I can't say. Right down the. You know what? Right down the pipe is what we would say on the radio or on YouTube. Shoemake on deck, Vincent in the hole. Watson delivers. That looks a little low, so we got a man on first and third. Good eye there. Or good guess, however you want to call it, for Mr. Knopp. And Shoemake. He's a returner, played a great year catcher last year. And he'll end his senior season this year, starting behind the plate. You want to be Mr. I'm going to choose the video man? Sure. You just slide it around, and then if you want to get that one over there, you slide it over. Right, that's right. And if there's a hit out, you need to stay on this view here.
Right.
So I can see it.
Just turn it. Yep.
I'm going to let Dust. Oh, high. Man on first and third. Martin on first with a ball hit to shortstop. And the shortstop made an error, went past the first baseman. He went over to second, and then a ball in the dirt. He went to third. And now Robbie Knopp. What did we say his name was? K-O-P-P?
Cup.
C-K-O-P-P.
Yep.
Cup. Why don't we use a U?
Cop.
It's got to be Cop.
Yeah.
Don't it got to be Cop? I don't know. So. The 2 P's throws me off a little bit. Oh, there's a play over first base. Throw over, no good. Cop. I'm going to say Cop. K-O-P-P.
Can't go wrong with it.
If a parent wants to call me, 850-682-1177 or somebody. Watson in the stretch. In the dirt. Low. Makes it 2-0. Or is that 3-0 now? The board hadn't changed, so I'm assuming that's a 2-0 pitch. Vincent on deck, and then Brayton Rushmeyer in the hole. Man on first and third. No outs here. In the bottom of the first inning, 1-0. Pine Forest scores first. Here's the wind. Oh, caught the corner. I've got to figure out a way to get the scoreboard on there. Oh, I've got a way to do it. It's on that iPad, but I've got to get in there and do it, and then I'll let you change the score at during the break. I forgot all about that. You remember how we used to do it on football, the little banner on the bottom?
Yep.
I can do that. I didn't think about that. 2-1, back over to first base. He's safe. Watson trying to hold him because it should be an easy steal if Robbie has any speed at all. Because you'd want him to throw down to second and have Martin try to score here on the throw down. Most of the time they'll hit the pitcher in the head and let him cut it just in case. Here's the line. And there's a shot. Center field. And a nice hit there.
Shoemate that time just got on top of that one and just drove it straight back up the middle. And Bulldogs able to put that first run on the board of the year. Looks like the coach is going to come out and talk to his pitcher early on here.
Man on first and second, no outs. We got a runner, and Watson's struggling already. When he throws it down the pipe, they're tattooing a little bit. So I would say he's throwing in the upper maybe mid to upper 70, somewhere in that slot around 77 or something.
Yeah.
And that's sort of roundhouse for the old Dogs at the top of the lineup anyways. While we're getting that, while they're getting that, I'm going to work on that banner real quick.
Okay. St. Vincent stepping in for the Bulldogs. Runners on first and second. No outs. Bulldogs and Eagles tied up here at 1 apiece. Bottom of the first. Watson delivers a little fastball. Catches his knees for strike 1. Watson steps off the rubber, now steps back in. Looks back to second base, and St. Vincent takes a shot down third base line, steps on the bag for out across the way to first base, and doubles them up, double play.
Man. Braden Rushmeyer comes to bat. Scoreboard looks center to you. Does that look pretty center, or do I need to slide over a little bit? Pretty good, huh?
Maybe that to your left just a little bit. Yeah. That's pretty close.
Rushmeyer. I heard in practice he hit a couple over the fence. Got a little pop. Line pitch in the dirt. Rushmeyer holds up. Watson looks in. Getting out of trouble with a double. Did they turn a double? Man on second. Boy, that looked right down the plate right there. I don't know. 2 outs, 1-1 in the bottom of the first inning. As you can see, I've got it up now. Thank you very much. I don't even have to say that no more. I got to practice it for radio, though. I'm going to practice for radio if you guys don't mind. And you just got to love baseball.
Paint the picture.
You got to paint the picture. There's nothing like listening to baseball. Right down that, pipe. I like listening to Vince Scully on the road, or of course, the carries. Being the Atlanta Braves carrier since '96, when you're driving around, that's me knocking this cord off again. listen to the Braves here on 104.7. You just love. When I drive around, I love listening to baseball. Something about listening to baseball. At night, driving on vacation or somewhere you're at.
And it's not so much even.
I did. Thank you.
It's not so much
and
even the.
I shuffled it out. I don't know. Do you wear Crestview stuff, Dusty? Dusty,
Yeah.
I think his purple days are over.
Maroon.
Oh, he corrected me. He's probably an XL on the hat. I'm a medium.
Yeah, I'm a big boy on the head.
Give him a L or a XL. All right, let's refocus here. What's Braden doing?
He's sitting there at 3-2 with 2 outs.
Man on second base, ducks on the pond. And we'll see. Can he drive him in? Practice for Friday because he needs to learn how to hit some runs in for his own cause. Rushmeyer. The Little Rush. And here's the wind of the pitch. Oh, it's a shot down the third base line, and it's going to score. Nice cut, but that scores a runner in Rushmeyer. Nice hit for Mr. Rushmeyer. Right down it. Oh. Dusty just right back in the swing of things, coming out of retirement with all of his stuff. Does it fit or not?
Swag.
Does it fit?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm on.
You
I can't do the flat bill.
You can't do the flat bill. I'm
No.
sorry. I've moved to
have
that
to-
direction because my little boy, he's wearing them flat bills. And
I have to work it.
you got to work it,
Yeah.
get a little curve on it. Connor, he'll get it where you can sop it on both sides. He's got that hook, and it's the NASCAR look, I guess is what
Right.
they call, right? I mean, it's straight up a curl. Ooh. Gillis gives the signs. 1-0, 2 outs. Braden clears the bases. He's on first base. And Watson from the stretch. Here's the pitch. A little outside, 2-0. Beautiful night for baseball. Gosh darn. Bulldogs up. Oh, I didn't change the score. I got to do that. Here's the pitch. Oh, there's a pop-up. That should be an easy play for the right fielder. And that's going to be 3 outs. Going in the top of the second, 2-1. Bulldogs are up.
Listen up. Do you need a new roof? Do you need roof repair? Well, I have a company just for you, CQ Roofing. Hometown roofer since 1999. They're state licensed and insured. Chris Courier, the owner, is born and raised right here in Crestview, North Okaloosa County. Family owned and operated for 24 years, specializing in shingles and metal. Give them a call, 850-683-4169, or visit their website at cqroofing.com.
Guys, listen up. Did you spend too long out on the boat this Saturday fishing? Have you been on the links a little too much? Do you need to get out of the doghouse? Let me tell you where you need to go. Joey the Jeweler. He's on Main Street right by Desi's. He's got tons of beautiful jewels to win your girl back over. And make sure to go like and share his Facebook page. He's always doing great giveaways, so you have a chance to win something free for your girl. So head on over to facebook.com/Joey the Jeweler. Or you guys could just ask Siri what the phone number is.
Hey Siri, what is the phone number to Joey the Jeweler?
Joey the Jeweler's phone number is 850-682-1980.
Well, if you haven't heard by now, we have a paintball tank park. It's the only thing like it in this part of the country. You heard me right. Tank park. Get in a tank, shoot paintballs. This is a great opportunity for the whole family, for groups. You want to do team building, take them out to Baker and climb in a tank and shoot paintballs. Birthday party, shoot paintballs. Get in a tank and have some fun. Go to their Facebook page and book an appointment at Oddball Tactics.
And we're back. First game for the Bulldogs. As you can see the score, 2-1. I've got to practice my radio lingo just a little bit, Dusty, because,
Well, I'm telling you, 2 years out of the saddle and calling football for 25 years, and baseball is a completely completely different creature. There's only so much you can say between pitches sometimes.
Yeah, that's why you got to have,
Just a
as
little-
you get into the season, you'll have stats. You'll be able to, when they hit the second time around, you'll be able to talk a little bit of what they did the first time. So, it's not like we have a professional staff that gathers all this information like the pros, right? Although, when we went to FSU in
We did,
02,
at the end of every quarter.
every quarter they brought us, we was sitting up there in the press box at, what's the name of that stadium?
Campbell.
Doak Campbell. We was sitting up there. They had us a buffet. They would bring us quarterly reports, which wasn't a lot for the old Bulldogs, just to say. That must have been outside.
Had to be.
My goodness.
But you know what? Going back to listening to baseball on the radio at night, yeah, you got the game being called by your play-by-play guy and color guy, but it's more about the sound.
The sound. That's right. Love the sound. All right. What number? Can you read that number over there on first base?
It looks like number 7 on first.
7 on first. That's lucky. He got lucky and got on first base. First pitch was a strike from St. Vincent. Hayden Amont DHing. A little pitch over. In the dirt. Braden couldn't handle it. And he'll move over. Lucky will move to second base. And that's where I should have had like this view right here. But y'all notice see the net back there? I've got it in the press box up top, and I don't know if the net bothers you guys, but that's sort of a little, I don't know. I don't know. We'll work on that too. See what, I might just go ahead but if I mount it on the fence down at the bottom, I'm afraid the catcher's going to be in the way. You know what I'm saying? Unlike this view we're looking at now, we've got a shot straight down the third base line. Yep. If I go with this view right here, then there's another wild pitch, and he'll go to third. Lucky's getting real lucky tonight on the bases, having 2 pass balls, getting over to third base with no outs, 1-1. And then I've got a camera angle. My camera angle, what I can control is up here in the above the home on third base dugout, right? I don't know what angle you guys like the best, but we'll try to do the best we can. As the game, get the flow of the game a little bit better, we will know what to flick it over to. Here's a wind.
Ooh, good pitch.
Good pitch. St. Vincent just blew it right by him. The DH is going to sit down. A lot of good he did on. When you DH, your job, you know what your job is as a DH? Get on base. Nope, just get on base.
Get on base.
Get on base. Well, little high and tight from Vincent. So, okay, now I figured it out. So Watson, the pitcher, is not batting. This is Robertson, the catcher.
No, this is still
Sam. Is he still there? I thought he struck
yep.
him out. My bad. Okay, there. He just did. I'm just running a little bit behind.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, now you got Watson, the pitcher. Yeah, he's batting for himself tonight.
He is. Okay, so I was correct reading the lineup. This Reed Schaefer, who's playing third base, he is not batting. Necarius, swing, and there's a shot to the shortstop over his head, and that's going to be Watson will get on second base pretty easily.
Two bad throws over to first this inning, so that's
was it both from the short? I can't remember. Oh, I think it was too. I think this kid, if I'm not mistaken, he's a 9th or 10th grader that's playing short for us. This Cantrell kid, Cooper Cantrell. Two to two. And I got to change that score. Look at that. I can't even keep up with a baseball score, much less basketball. Basketball made it real. I tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to have to get a camera on the scoreboard and just put it in the corner and let people just look at it. There's a good pitch there from St. Vincent. 1 out, 0-1. Here in the top of the second, Pine Forest has made a little lucky, got lucky and got on first base. Then a pass ball. Well, the thrower got him to second base because Braden couldn't handle it in the dirt. And then a pass ball got him to third, and he scored on that. There's a shot to center field.
Yep. Okay.
Right field, excuse me. And that'll move him over to third base.
Right fielder had a little bit of trouble adjusting to it initially.
Yeah.
And was able to kind of get his coordinates back under him and was able to bring it in and pick up the out. And the runner on second advances over to third.
Up to bat for Pine Forest is Bayer. He is the left fielder, I believe, or right fielder. Swing and a miss. Good heat on that. 2 outs, 0-1. If you just tuned in, the Bulldogs taking on Pine Forest tonight. That is not Pace PHS you see on the screen. That is Pine Forest. The line, the pitch, strike 2, way behind. Vincent should be at the bottom of the lineup, should be in control right here. If you can't get this guy out, it goes right back to the top of the lineup, which they started out, remember, hitting the ball.
Yeah, right off the bat, first
off the
pitch.
Bat, yep. And going from the windup, and there's a pitch, a little high and inside. 1-2.
Still a pitcher's count here, so
yep.
St. Vincent kind of still got some options on what he might want to throw here.
Why, struck him out, and that ends it. Coming up for the Bulldogs in the bottom of the second, you have Justin Appleby and McDaniel. We'll be right back.
Tradition is where our roots are planted. From humble beginnings based on affordable, trustworthy service, Brackney Funeral Service has grown into a reliable resource your family can depend on. Rooted in our traditions, we stay firmly connected to the families we serve and the care we provide. We continue serving all faiths and families in the only way we know how, by staying true to our heritage. Brackney Funeral Service is locally owned and operated by Terry Brackney, Highway 90 East in Crestview. Call 683-9898.
Hello,
friends.
This is Brandon Martin, General Manager of Blackwater Golf Club here in Crestview, Florida. From the newly renovated 18 holes to the Top Tracer driving range, Blackwater has something to offer for everybody. Open 7 days a week for the best pricing. Book your tee times in advance on our website, golfatblackwater.com.
Hey, this is Kim again with your friendly hometown landscaping company, Always Blooming Landscape. If you're looking for pavers to do your driveways, patios, walkways, and or borders, we have a special for our radio listening audience. We are offering you 10% off your paver installation project. So call us at 850-682-2919 to take advantage of this 10% discount when you mention this ad. That's 682-2919. Always Blooming Landscape. Let us grow with you.
Back here, calling the Bulldogs baseball games this year. They're taking on Pine Forest. And we've got Aiden Justice at the plate. On deck is Appleby, and in the hole is McDaniel. And then...
No, that's Appleby.
Is that Appleby?
Mm-hmm.
Justice made the last out, didn't he? I
Yep.
can't read my number. Oh, it's plain and simple. It's got one little slash on the back of his back. So that is Appleby. He's our third baseman. McDaniel and Cantrell. No DH for the Dogs tonight. High pitch, a little high. Watson struggled just a little bit tonight in the second inning. I think we had 2 men on, no out, didn't we? And already scored a run, and then they hit in a double.
Double play.
Swing and a miss. One and two. Is that right? Or am I reading it wrong? I can't read.
Yeah, you're
here.
right.
1 and 2.
Yep.
That's what I thought. Thank you. Here's the wind and pitch from Watson. Curveball got him. Mercy. Got him stretched out there, locked up, nowhere to go. Brings up McDaniel, playing second base tonight, and then Cantrell on deck. I think that's going to be our best view for batting is what I've got it on now.
Yeah,
this one here.
I think so.
I think so. Even the left-handed batter, I think that's going to be our best angle for the at-bat. Right down the middle. Didn't catch up with that one. McDaniel 0-1. 2-2, as you can see on the scoreboard. But if you're listening in fake radio land, which I've got to practice that, if you don't mind. Wind up, pitch. Where was that?
High a little bit, I think.
Just a tad high. Makes it 1-1 on McDaniel. Don't have any grades on these kids or anything. We'll have them, though. Oh, caught the corner. 1-2. Watson looking pretty good. Early on here in the bottom. Is it bottom of second or third?
Bottom second.
Second?
Mm-hmm.
Here's the one. The offering is a strike. Swing and a miss. Throw it around the horn. And that will bring up Cantrell.
Even though he's not coming with a lot of heat, it's like they're just a little bit behind on the.
Well, the farther down, just to catch you up to speed in high school baseball, the farther down you go in the lineup, the bats get a little slower. I'm just saying. Just saying. Most of the time, that's the way it is. Unless you're talking about, there's a shot to the shortstop. Should be an easy play. Looks like it is. 1, 2, 3. Going into the top of the third. We'll be right back.
Hey, this is Amber with the Cottage Boutique in Formal Wear. Ladies, if you're looking for something for a special occasion, stop in and see us. And for the men, we also offer tuxedo rentals for prom, weddings, and anything that you really need them for. We are open Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 4, and Saturday from 10 to 1. We're closed on Sundays and Mondays. If you don't know where we're located and you happen to want to stop in and see us, we're at the corner of Wilson Street and Highway 90. And you can also call us anytime at 850-682-2446.
Mom, I spilled my drink on the sofa.
It'll be all right. We'll get it cleaned up.
Honey, I accidentally ran over some of your flowers with a lawnmower.
They'll grow back.
Little accidents can usually be solved at home, but when you're involved in a vehicle accident, you need to have the professionals. At Crestview Paint and Body, take care of the repairs, and you'll have your vehicle back in your driveway as quick as possible. Crestview Paint and Body, 682-5257, for a job done right.
Hello, this is Dixie Dan Powell. Just like in the courtroom, you got to be bulldog tough. It takes teamwork to get to the goal line and to win the game. Go Bulldogs. Call us, Powell Injury Law, 850-306-2667. That's 850-306-2667.
Listen up. Do you need a new roof? Do you need roof repair? Well, I have a company just for you, CQ Roofing. Hometown roofer since 1999. They're state licensed and insured. Chris Poirier, the owner, is born and raised right here in Crestview, North Okaloosa County. Family owned and operated for 24 years, specializing in shingles and metal. Give them a call, 850-683-4169, or visit their website at cqroofing.com.
Guys, listen up. Did you spend too long out on the boat this Saturday fishing? Have you been on the links a little too much? Do you need to get out of the doghouse? Let me tell you where you need to go. Joey the Jeweler. He's on Main Street right by Desi's. He's got tons of beautiful jewels to win your girl back over. And make sure to go like and share his Facebook page. He's always doing great giveaways, so you have a chance to win something free for your girl. So head on over to facebook.com/Joey the Jeweler. Or you guys could just ask Siri what the phone number is.
Hey Siri, what is the phone number to Joey the Jeweler?
Joey the Jeweler's phone number is 850-682-1980.
Well, if you haven't heard by now, we have a paintball tank park. It's the only thing like it in this part of the country. You heard me right. Tank park. Get in a tank, shoot paintballs. This is a great opportunity for the whole family, for groups. You want to do team building, take them out to Baker and climb in a tank and shoot paintballs. Birthday party, shoot paintballs. Get in a tank and have some fun. Go to their Facebook page and book an appointment at Oddball Tactics.
Tradition is where our roots are planted. From humble beginnings based on affordable, trustworthy service, Brackney Funeral Service has grown into a reliable resource your family can depend on. Rooted in our traditions, we stay firmly connected to the families we serve and the care we provide. We continue serving all faiths and families in the only way we know how, by staying true to our heritage. Brackney Funeral Service is locally owned and operated by Terry Brackney, Highway 90 East in Crestview. Call 683-9898.
Top of the third inning. Got as we coming back, that was the top of the lineup. Beaver getting on first, and now coming up number 3, Kelly. St. Vincent back over to first. Just kind of keeping the check on Beaver, keeping him honest. Tied up, top of the third, 2-2. Little fastball right down the middle. 0-1 count. Looks like third baseman for the Bulldogs playing up a little bit, maybe just in case of a bunt, maybe trying to play a little small ball and advance the runner over to second. And it is a bunt. Third baseman, his only play is going to be over to Rushmeyer at first and picks up the out. But that does move Beaver over to second, so give Kelly a sacrifice bunt. Puts a runner in scoring position with one out. Bringing up now number 21, Beasley. Beasley, a right-handed batter. On deck is Whelan. Pitch a little low. Good job by the catcher. That is Shoemate, I believe. Yeah, Shoemate. Good job by Shoemate getting in front of it, keeping the runner on second in check. Fastball right down the middle for the strike. 1-1's the count. Beaver takes his lead on second. St. Vincent looks back, now delivers the pitch. Little layoff, maybe a little change up, but it hung up, and now Beaver's going to round third, and he's going to come in to score. So give Beasley an RBI single straight up, back up the middle. And that puts the Eagles back on top 3-2 here at the top of the third inning.
I'm getting texts telling me to change my stuff. I had first inning still. I forgot to change that. But I did.
Get that camera on that scoreboard, and it'll give them all the information they want.
TMI. Too much. Because you look at that scoreboard, and there's like 25 digits out there. All right, Bulldogs. I had that, so got that camera angle set back for you guys. Looks like pretty good.
Ooh, right back to the dugout.
Lucky. You're supposed to hit it back that way.
Scattered them over on the Pine Forest side.
Little scatter. My glasses don't work I don't have my trifocals or whatever you call them, or they call them progressionals. St. Vincent in the wind, in the set. Oh, throws over to first base. Quick move. And it looked like that they got him.
Got him.
And they did get him. I wish I'd had that on the right angle. Sorry about that, guys.
Come on, Blue. Take that jacket off. I bet I know what shirt you have on.
Not good for old cameraman. He's falling way behind.
Home cooking,
Is this
baby.
Wheeling?
Home cooking.
Yeah,
Yes.
Wheeling and
And Lucky's back up. Lucky got lucky last time. He just jogged around.
you know, it makes you almost wonder if you want to bring where you have that runner on first, bring that down as your main view in case something like that does happen.
You're right. I think you're right. And I might even adjust that to swing. Oh, hit the fence. Bounced off a little bit. Yeah, I think I'm going to work on our camera angles. I'm wondering when there's a guy on first base if I go with, I wonder if I go with that right there, what that looks like right there. See, that right there. So when there's a guy on first base, the only problem is I like to see the batters too. But we could work on that a little bit. Let's see what we got. Don't know. That top view, this view right here, has got the net.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's you know, it gives you a different angle there. I think I like this one the best. There's a foul ball. Hanging tight. Fighting it off. Hold on, I got a phone call.
2-2 count, St. Vincent from the windup. Wheeling at bat. Nobody on base. Wheeling takes a pitch outside. Pine Forest on top, 3-2. Here in the top of the third. Wheeling with a 3-2 count now with 2 outs. St. Vincent trying to see if he can get out of this with no more damage.
There you go, buddy.
That pitch, they're going to call it low. That was borderline, but Wheeling moves over to first base on the walk, and that's going to bring Mr. Lucky back up for the second time tonight. If you remember, he got to second, I believe, on a pass ball, and then ended up scoring the first run of the evening for Pine Forest.
It's a little outside, I guess. My goodness. Or was that a strike? Did you call that a strike?
They're showing on the
Oh, okay. I didn't see him make the motion to a strike. Benson in the stretch. Here's the line. High. Man on first base. 2 outs. Need to get out of this. Give himself a chance here.
Let's go, Lucky.
Don't let it get too out of hand. You gotta love the Sams. And here's the line, the pitch. Oh, stay in the line.
They had a hit and run going.
Yeah, I think so.
A little chatter.
Lucky, trying to get lucky again, right? He got on base with a bad throw to first, and then he went to second, then a pass ball, went to third, and then he scored. Here's the offering. A little bloop out there to right field.
Just got bad on ball. Luckily for the Dogs. When the foul territory, that would be no man's land.
No man. He got a man on first and third at that point. 2 outs. Friday night, we're back here with Walton Beach Vikings. Then we go on the road. Lucky stands in for his 1-2 off. Vincent sets. Looks in. Here's the pitch. Right down the plate. And that's the end. Coming up for the Bulldogs, I believe it's the top of the lineup. It is Martin, Kopp, and Shoemaker. We'll be right back.
Hello, friends. This is Brandon Martin, General Manager at Blackwater Golf Club here in Crestview, Florida. From the newly renovated 18 holes to the Top Tracer driving range, Blackwater has something to offer for everybody. Open 7 days a week for the best pricing. Book your tee times in advance on our website, golfatblackwater.com.
Hey, this is Kim again with your friendly hometown landscaping company, Always Blooming Landscape. If you're looking for pavers to do your driveways, patios, walkways, and or borders, we have a special for our radio listening audience. We are offering you 10% off your paver installation project. So call us at 850-682-2919 to take advantage of this 10% discount when you mention this ad. That's 682-2919. Always Blooming Landscape. Let us grow with you.
Hey, this is Amber with the Cottage Boutique and Formal Wear. Ladies, if you're looking for something for a special occasion, stop in and see us. And for the men, we also offer tuxedo rentals for prom, weddings, and anything that you really need them for. We are open Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 4, and Saturday from 10 to 1. We're closed on Sundays and Mondays. If you don't know where we're located and you happen to want to stop in and see us, we're at the corner of Wilson Street and Highway 90. And you can also call us anytime at 850-682-2446.
It's the bottom of the third. You've got Martin, Kopp, and Shoemaker. 1, 2, 3, and Vincent sitting there in the 4-hole. Top of the lineup. Martin waits for his pitch from Watson. Watson from the wind-up in the dirt, and Martin said, I want to swing at it anyways. 0-1. Let's get the sounds back on. I'm sorry. I'm trying to. All right. That's in the dirt. 1 and 2. I'm sorry, 1 and 1.
Early on in the season like this, you would think that they probably have all of these pitchers on a
count.
On a
yeah.
count,
Absolutely. I'm fixing to give you the. What was that?
Watson comes back with a little fastball, maybe on the outside corner, picks it up and brings count 1 and 2. Martin takes a cut and goes down swinging. Brings up Kopp.
Up next, number 11, Robbie Kopp.
Like you said early on, Watson not coming with a lot of heat, so second time around, batters had a chance to see him already, and you think we might be able to start teeing off on him a little bit.
Yep.
Right down Broad Street for strike 1. Bottom of the third. Pine Forest on top 3-2. Watson with the delivery.
Yes,
and this time a curveball, and it finds the strike zone. Now you got Kopp looking himself at a hole here at 0-2. Definitely pitchers count now, so Watson can come with a little bit of anything.
All right, so next week you've got Milton and Tate. That's going to be a Tuesday, Thursday, and we're back home Friday against Navarre. So Tuesday and Thursday we're away. I'll cover that. We'll cover all the games that we can. I don't see nothing down Pensacola, downtown Pensacola. We got Pensacola Catholic this year, though, but that's in a pretty decent.
Oh, yeah.
That's over there on W Street, right? Yeah. Watson looks in. Here's the wine for Martin, and it is in the dirt. He fighting back there, 2-2. It looks like this. Then you got Tate. You know who our district is, the hardest district in the world. Nicefield, Childs, Mosley, Leon. How about that district? The great thing is now we had this schedule already done. We're not playing any of those Tallahassee teams that's in our district. You don't have to anymore. You know,
right?
It's all about points.
Points,
yep. Whatever that means too.
Strength of schedule.
Strength, all that shim. 12 rows deep of your opponents, whatever. Here's the wind of the pitch. Martin looking in low. He fought back from an 0-2, and he is on first base. Take your base.
Now, do they still even have the district tournament? Or do they have
yep, it's a district tournament. So you will get your winner, and then
it's the at-large.
It's the at-large. Just like basketball.
Yeah, in football, really.
Yeah, that's right. If you don't win your district, you're at large.
Yep. You're hoping for one of those.
You're hoping for one large. That's right. We're going to stay over there on that view. I've got the first base view as Dusty thought that would be a good idea, and I think that is. We'll try it and see. And first pitch offering, pop up. And it is caught by the right fielder all the way over to center field. Shoemate goes down, right? No, that was Cope, right? Cope. Shoemate. That was Shoemate.
St. Vincent.
Vincent can help his cause right here. Ducks on the pond here on first base. Maybe a little speed. A good base hit in the gap could score. Watson looks over on the stretch. And here's the first pitch to Vincent. A high hanging curveball. He's going to go for it. And it's overthrown. And I didn't follow the daggum runner. He is hurt, actually. He pulled a hammy, maybe?
I don't know if maybe his way he kind of grabbed his hand. I'm not sure if maybe his hand didn't get kind of tangled up in the bag.
We'll find out. Is he good? My cameras. I think they've got it's such a weird angle. All right, we got a man on second base. Let's go back down here to the bottom. I like that.
They're expecting St. Vincent to pull the ball.
Absolutely.
There's a huge gap.
Yeah,
basically from right center to the line.
Yeah, he's a good. He hit really. I think he hit over 300 last year. I think he had a couple bombs, maybe a couple home runs. Good hitter. 11th grader. He'll be back next year. Man on second base. 2 outs. Vincent trying to help his cause now. He can really help his cause with a base hit here. 2-0. Oh, you got to love it. Just the sounds. The Braves will be coming on this weekend as their first spring game.
Already.
We'll have it, yeah. Spring game on Saturday and Sunday all the way through till April. Then the season. You know, there's a foul ball.
Where do they do their spring training at now? It's not
I think
at
it's
Disney anymore, is it?
No, it's I don't know where it's at. I think it's South Florida somewhere. Maybe St. Pete. I'm not sure. Yeah. But they're predicting the Braves in the East.
Really?
To win it, yeah. Even with all the changes that they've had. Lost our shortstop. Will be interested to see how that works for Grissom. Here's the wind to pitch. And Vincent's taking 3-1. It is a hitter's count. Schwan, yes.
Yeah. Gotta have him.
Dansby Swanson.
Yep.
Gotta have him.
Rush is on deck and Justice in the hole with 2 outs. We need to get St. Vince on, though, first. And here's the pitch. 3-1. Right down the plate. That was his pitch, too. He might have had the take. I'm not for sure on that. I don't know. Hard to look at something like that, though, isn't it? Full count. 2 outs, man on second base. Base hit, any contact should score them. Watson's looking back, but he comes to the mound. And there it is. That's a shot. That should score him.
Over his head. Yep. Go all the way to the fence.
Nice.
End up double for St. Vincent. Scores pop.
Nice shot.
2 out RBI double. And that ties us back up to 3 apiece. Yeah, St. Vincent one hop that off the left field fence and really didn't even get a hold of all of it either. So
No.
definitely power there in his bat.
Yeah. And he had that last year too, and you would think he's just a little stronger this year as his body's matured a little bit. 2 outs. Vincent on second. Rush can help the cause a little bit here, drive them in. Watson still on the mound for Pine Forest, and he's got to be around the 50 count. If I had that app open up, I could see what his count was. Rushmeyer pops it up over to first base, it looks like. And he will handle it. And that will be the end of the third. Coming in the top of the fourth, scores 3-3. They're doing right back, guys.
Mom, I spilled my drink on the sofa.
It'll be all right. We'll get it cleaned up.
Honey, I accidentally ran over some of your flowers with a lawnmower.
They'll grow back.
Little accidents can usually be solved at home, but when you're involved in a vehicle accident, you need to have the professionals. At Crestview Paint and Body, take care of the repairs, and you'll have your vehicle back in your driveway as quick as possible. Crestview Paint and Body, 682-5257, for a job done right.
Hello, this is Dixie Dan Powell. Just like in the courtroom, you got to be bulldog tough. It takes teamwork to get to the goal line and to win the game. Go Bulldogs. Call us, Powell Injury Law, 850-306-2667. That's 850-306-2667.
Listen up. Do you need a new roof? Do you need roof repair? Well, I have a company just for you, CQ Roofing. Hometown roofer since 1999. They're state licensed and insured. Chris Courier, the owner, is born and raised right here in Crestview, North Okaloosa County. Family owned and operated for 24 years, specializing in shingles and metal. Give them a call, 850-683-4169, or visit their website at cqroofing.com.
And we're back here at the doghouse. The dog diamond, tied up. Going in the bottom of the third. I'm sorry, the top of the fourth. Ooh, I got to change that before my dad reaches out to me again.
Good pitch by St.
Good pitch.
A little bit outside.
Vincent looks in, pops up, and that's going to go out of play behind the catcher. 1-1. Vincent looking pretty sharp tonight. He gave up. There was a couple of errors. I don't know how many earned runs on the board. Been a couple of hits give up, but I believe one earned run for sure on Vincent. There's a one. Oh, right down the middle of the plate. 1-2. That looked good.
Yep, good pitch that time. Still got a good little bit of pop in the fastball.
He does. Here's the wind and pitch.
Yep.
Got him looking. Go take a cold drink, buddy. And around the horn we go. The first baseman always gets left out on the horn. Always. I remember because I was over there. Never did get to touch the ball after a strikeout. Don't know why. That brings up Watson, the pitcher. Nacarious. Right. Vincent really honing in right here. Again, a good crowd. I went out there earlier just to check. My camera was moved a little bit, and just a really good crowd for our first night here. Little insight. Benson working the plate nicely, moving it around. Bottom of the fourth. Excuse me, top of the fourth. Here's the wind and pitch. 2-1. Missed it a hair. Chance starting. Here's the pitch. 2-2. Good pitch from St. Vince, keeping it low in the strike zone. Arm still real lively, being the first of the season. It's not real cold, so that's really helped too, the pitchers. Strike three. Got him looking. That's 2 strikeouts here in the top of the fourth. Caught both of them with their bats on their shoulder.
Yep. And Watson kind of tried to act like he was trying to get out of the way of the pitch, but catches that inside corner.
This brings up Stevie Robertson, catcher. And the wind. A little high, but he swung anyways. 0-1 start for Robertson. So Friday night we have off tomorrow, a couple days, and then back at it Friday night. We'll try to have the kinks worked out a little bit better. Maybe work on different camera angles. Fouled off. Out of play. 0-2. I just don't know if there's a reason to have a camera right behind the catcher down low, because it's going to be in the camera. You know, that if I moved it over, see right here, you can see the batter perfectly, right?
Yep.
And so pitch. Fouled off, stayed alive. Still fighting. So this view right here, I just don't know. I just don't know with the, I just hadn't bought
into it.
No, and if I go to the net, I've got to drop it down, and the umpire will be behind it. So there's really no reason.
You won't lose it. You won't catch anything.
That's right. That's right. So it'd be a nice little view to have, I guess. We'll figure something else out though. What I need is a camera guy to work the camera to stay on the ball, but I can't do it with the dadgum camera sitting outside the window. And here's the 0-2 offering. Oh, he changed it up. He popped them up. Let's see if we can get that. And it is caught. A nice catch.
Yeah, good job by the right fielder. He got a good jump on it and was able to come in and make a catch going down to one knee. That was number 12. That was Bryson Martin.
Yep.
So 3 up, 3 down for the Eagles in the top of the third, still tied up at 3 apiece.
Guys, listen up. Did you spend too long out on the boat this Saturday fishing? Have you been on the links a little too much? Do you need to get out of the doghouse? Let me tell you where you need to go. Joey the Jeweler. He's on Main Street, right by Desi's. He's got tons of beautiful jewels to win your girl back over. And make sure to go like and share his Facebook page. He's always doing great giveaways, so you have a chance to win something free for your girl.
I could have
so
this
head on over to
here,
facebook.com/Joey the Jeweler. Or you guys could just ask Siri what the phone number is.
Hey Siri, what is the phone number to Joey the Jeweler?
Joey the Jeweler's phone number is 850-682-1980.
What I could do is have this
Well, if
view
you haven't heard by now,
over here on the net.
Paintball tank park. It's the only thing like it in this part of the country. You heard me right. Tank park. Get in a tank, shoot paintballs. This is a great opportunity for the whole family, for groups,
this side down here on the
team
net.
building. Take them out to Baker and climb in a tank and shoot paintballs. Birthday party, shoot paintballs. Get in a tank and have some fun. Go to their Facebook page and book an appointment at Oddball Tactics.
And as you caught that
on-air production.
On-air production. I forgot to slide our mics down. We were trying to figure out some situational things there. This is a practice game for us, and we'll tighten all of our buttons and things as we go along. Throw down. All right, Bulldogs are up. Let's see what we can get started here as Justice comes to the plate, I believe.
Yep, Aiden Justice.
You have Justice Appleby and McDaniel and Cantrell in the 4 spot here. If I'm not mistaken, most of these guys didn't get on base the first time around. I believe there was a couple strikeouts down at the bottom, maybe 2 or 3. Let's see if Justice makes up. Actually, Justice got on base his last time. That first pitch was a little outside. Bottom of the 4th. Tied up, as you can see. And we got to have that back up, too. A lot of production here. You just don't realize, right? I almost need to have that screen up so I can see the levels. So I'll know during the commercial break what I did. And
catcher had a little
shim
catcher's mitt. Yeah.
So when I went over to Pensacola, Pensacola Christian, boy, their field is absolutely gorgeous.
Is it?
Let me tell you. It is top notch for a little school like that. Here's a line. Oh, nice shot down to the shortstop. And it will be. Did he get it?
No, he
beat it out?
Yeah, he beat it out. Be interested to see how we score that. I would say early on I would give him an infield single myself.
Yeah, I think so. I would think so. Seeing that we're at the home side of the court here, right? I mean, you may not get it from the referees, but you'll get it from our scorekeeper. Let me just tell you right now. That's right. All right, Appleby. Squaring the bunt. And he does a good bunch to the third baseman. He was up there. And he sacked him over. So Justice will be on second base, 1 out, and hope that McDaniel or Cottrell could hit him in to get that lead here in the bottom of the 4th.
Speaking of fields, and Cottrell is the name. Have you seen the field?
Bryson goes to practice.
Have you?
Yeah.
It blew my mind. I had to go down that way, and I hadn't seen, and it looked like Field of Dreams, just kind of.
Oh yeah.
Out there in the middle of
he got it in the backyard. It's a field nicer than this. In his backyard, they have. They do some tutoring on Mondays for all ages, and
really?
It's $20, and Bryson's gone out there 2 or 3 times. He enjoys it. Beautiful field. Any high school would envy that field. First pitch was a strike to Appleby. And almost hit him. He should have took one for the team right there, I would have thought. Break his ankles, but still. 1-1. Tuesday night baseball till probably 9 o'clock tonight. Most games last about 2 hours, starting at 7. Oh, right down the middle. It fooled them a little bit. Appleby didn't know what to do with that. 1-2. Pulled the string on it. McDaniel on deck. Need to get that runner over. A pass ball would be nice right here to get him to third. Justice got a little speed. And here's the pitch. Right. Oh, outside. I tell you, I missed. Might look good from here. 2-2. Appleby still alive. Playing third base for the Bulldogs when St. Vincent's on the mound. St. Vince will go back to third Friday night. As probably Rush will take the mound. Not for sure, though. Don't know. That was just a quick blurb there. I please don't nobody run to Gillis and say, hey, Tim, setting your lineup. No, I just – but it could be anybody. Actually, against Fort Walton, it actually could be anybody. Because next week we've got to have – we're playing some tough teams.
Right.
3-2, 1 out. Here comes the offering. Right down. Oh, nice little hit back up the middle.
Oh,
and it's bobbled. And he's going to score. Appleby gets the run. And don't matter error or not, you're going to get a ribby for that. But we've got action in the bullpen way out there where the sun don't shine, out there in the far right corner. Let's see what we got. Got him warming up. And one out. Going to change balls. All right. Bulldogs up 4-3 now here in the bottom of the fourth. Watson's still on the mound, but this will probably be his last outing, whether he gets out of it or not, with one out, man on first. And let's see if there's a shot.
Got by the shortstop.
Got by the shortstop again. And we will take it. Man on first and second, one out. Just making contact. And especially in this level or lower, middle school, little league, whatever, you just want to make contact. You can see, even at high school, make contact, anything can happen. Put the ball in play because, one, they've got to field it. Two, they got to come up with it, not bobbling in their glove, and then they got to make the throw. And we've had problems making the throw, too. One out, man on first and second for Cantrell. No, excuse me. Is this Cantrell?
No, it's back to the top.
We're back at the top. I was going to say Martin. That was Cantrell on first base over there.
I guess because the shortstop was going out to his right. They actually gave Cantrell a hit on that.
Ooh. So it was 2 errors for them already, or was it one?
Well, that first pass ball or first.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Second error.
Martin takes a curveball in the dirt, 1-1. Kopp on deck, and Shoemake, who has hit the ball hard tonight. Actually, both these guys have been on base, Martin and Kopp. Martin awaits his pitch. And Watson looks back, and here's the pitch. Right down the plate. A little bit behind on that. 1-2, one out, 4-3. Oh, I hadn't changed the score. Oh, somebody's going to get on to me on that. Man, I'm so sorry. There it is.
There it is.
Somebody just said it. And here's the wind, 1-2. Curveball. Oh, contact. Beautiful contact. He's going to have to go over to first base on that to get the forced play, but that puts him in on second and third with 2 outs and brings up Kopp. Easy routine play to second, but it does push the runners over. So a base hit now will score 2 more guys. A base hit will score 2 guys. I'm sure Cantrell's got enough speed to get on, on contact you're running and you're not stopping, especially if it's in the grass in the outfield. Yep. And here's Cobb. Caught the corner. 0-1. Even Pine Forest brought some fans over, but a good big crowd for Crestview tonight, opening game. No, Coach Gillis is happy about that. Here's a pitch in the dirt. Oh, got to freeze. And he fell down to get back. That almost got by the catcher, and the catcher blocked it, did a great job. I'll try to get an interview with the coach after the game. I've got that wireless little shim right there. Yeah. It's on this thing. Have you seen these yet?
No, I ain't seen that.
Buddy, I'm stepping up. This plugs into the board, and you just carry these wherever you want to. We're moving up in the world, to be honest with you. Wind pitch in the dirt. There's another great block by the catcher to save the run. 2-1. Robbie's in the driver's seat with Shoemake on deck and St. Vince in the hole. Boy, a base hit right here will go a long ways for St. Vince, but again, he's on a time clock, or not a time clock, but a pitch count. Here's the wind, and I've got to open that app up because I know. Oh, there's a shot, and that's a base hit. Score him.
Going to have a play at the plate. He's safe. Yes, sir.
He is safe. 2 runs right there for the Vincent. That really helps the cause right there.
Tell you what, good relay in by Pine Forest to make it a little bit closer play than I thought it was going to be at the plate.
Yep.
Up next, number 4, Javen Shoemaker.
But a shot to right field.
A little 2-run single for Cott.
Well, let's just see if Mr. Shoemake can make something happen. Keep it going, 6-3. Men on first, 2 outs. Shoemake. Base hit should push him over to third. Unless that's Rushmeyer on first, he'll get second. There's a foul ball. Rushmeyer's as slow as I am, let me just tell you. And that's not saying a lot because he should be a lot faster than me. I think his daddy told us at the table the other day he could outrun his son. And Big Rush is 56, 57, something like that. He makes it up for his arm, so that's good. Oh, good. And his bat. Shoemake stands in for 0-1 offering. Watson sets, and here's the pitch. In the dirt, and he's gone. Nice. Now base hit moves and probably scores. Cobb. How about that? Had that on. Gillis is probably one of the smartest coaches at this level that you will find, bar none, playing for the Braves minor league system. Learned so much. He can read pitchers. He reads what. He just knows what's coming, and he sets his guys up in situations to win. Here's the pitch. What was that?
Must have been outside.
It had to be outside because the catcher didn't move his glove, I don't think. You know, at one time we had replay on this thing, but I forgot how to use it. And I think when we hit replay, it went back and used the old audio too, didn't it? Or something. I can't remember. I can't remember. Here's Watson's 2-1 delivery to Shoemake, and in the dirt. Wow.
Robertson, the catcher for Pine Forest, is starting to get a little bit of a workout now.
He is. And I wonder if that pitcher over there in the bullpen has got his arm loose or not. I'm just wondering because he's thrown 35, 40 times already.
He's on the pitch count in the bullpen.
He's in the pitch count on the bullpen. He's still over there throwing hard as he can. And he's been doing it. I showed it over there 15 minutes ago. Watson looks in, 3-1 offering. And it's in the dirt. Puts the man on first, second now. And that brings up Mr. St. Vince. That should got to be it.
Vincent's going to see a new pitcher.
He will see a new pitcher. Give us just a second, guys. We're going to run a commercial.
Tradition is where our roots are planted. From humble beginnings based on affordable, trustworthy service, Brackney Funeral Service has grown into a reliable resource your family can depend on. Rooted in our traditions, we stay firmly connected to the families we serve and the care we provide. We continue serving all faiths and families in the only way we know how, by staying true to our heritage. Brackney Funeral Service is locally owned and operated by Terry Brackney, Highway 90 East in Crestview. Call 683-9898.
Hello, friends. This is Brandon Martin, General Manager at Blackwater Golf Club here in Crestview, Florida. From the newly renovated 18 holes to the Top Tracer driving range, Blackwater has something to offer for everybody. Open 7 days a week for the best pricing. Book your tee times in advance on our website, golfatblackwater.com.
Hey, this is Kim again with your friendly hometown landscaping company, Always Blooming Landscape. If you're looking for pavers to do your driveways, patios, walkways, and or borders, we have a special for our radio listening audience. We are offering you 10% off your paver installation project. So call us at 850-682-2919 to take advantage of this 10% discount when you mention this ad. That's 682-2919. Always Blooming Landscape. Let us grow with you.
Hey, this is Amber with the Cottage Boutique and Formal Wear. Ladies, if you're looking for something for a special occasion, stop in and see us. And for the men, we also offer tuxedo rentals for prom, weddings, and anything that you really need them for. We are open Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 4, and Saturday from 10 to 1. We're closed on Sundays and Mondays. If you don't know where we're located and you happen to want to stop in and see us, we're at the corner of Wilson Street and Highway 90. And you can also call us anytime at 850-682-2446.
Mom, I spilled my drink on the sofa.
It'll be all right. We'll get it cleaned up.
Honey, I accidentally ran over some of your flowers with a lawnmower.
They'll grow back.
Little accidents can usually be solved at home, but when you're involved in a vehicle accident, you need to have the professionals at Crestview Paint and Body take care of the repairs, and you'll have your vehicle back in your driveway as quick as possible. Crestview Paint and Body, 682-5257 for a job done right.
All right, we're back. Bulldogs going to face a new one here. Do we got a name or anything? I sent you it, Dusty. I'm paying you
Golly,
big bucks, and you're just falling down on the doggone job. I'm trying to get my thing open, and I can't get my app to open for some. I
Looks
can't
like
get this.
number 9 checking in. That would be Ethan Thomas coming in relief. Watson got through 4 2/3 innings. He's responsible for the runner on second. Gave up 6 runs, 6 hits.
Number 24, Anthony St. Vincent.
For his first outing of the year, and St. Vincent steps into bat for the Bulldogs. 2 outs, runner on second base. Thomas watching for the signal. St. Vincent jumps on the first pitch and fouls it back out of play. Two outs, so the runners will be moving on contact. Thomas wants to reset the calls, so he steps off the rubber and comes back. Fastball down the middle. Makes it 0-2 on St. Vincent. It is the bottom of the fourth. Bulldogs on top 6-3. 3 runs this inning for the Bulldogs. Runners on first and second. St. Vincent trying to add to that tally. Thomas from the stretch. And it's going to be a pass ball, and that's going to allow the Bulldog runners to advance to third and to second. Kopp comes over to third, and then Shoemate over to second.
One pitch gets you out of the inning. Let's go.
Ball got away from Thomas and sailed high. Robertson done a good job early on with those low balls, getting in front of them behind there in the catcher's position. Could not get up to get that high pitch. Goes back to the wall. Thomas switches over to the windup now. Pitch is on its way. Must have missed outside because that looked good from our angle. So St. Vincent breathes a little sigh of relief there. He might have thought he got caught looking. Pitch on its way. Laid off of it. Little change up or maybe a little curveball, but St. Vincent just a little blooper over to first base for the out. So Bulldogs put 3 on the board here in the bottom of the fourth and go on top 6-3 through 4.
Hello, this is Dixie Dan Powell. Just like in the courtroom, you got to be bulldog tough. It takes teamwork to get to the goal line and to win the game. Go Bulldogs.
Now, right?
Call us, Powell Injury Law, 850-306-2667. That's 850-306-2667.
Listen up, do you need a new roof? Do you need roof repair? Well, I have a company just for you.
CQ Roofing. Hometown roofer since 1999. They're state licensed and insured. Chris Courier, the owner, is born and raised right here in Crestview, North Okaloosa County. Family owned and operated for 24 years, specializing in shingles and metal. Give them a call, 850-683-4169, or visit their website at cqroofing.com.
Guys, listen up. Did you spend too long out on the boat this Saturday fishing? Have you been on the links a little too much? Do you need to get out of the doghouse? Let me tell you where you need to go. Joey the Jeweler. He's on Main Street, right by Desi's. He's got tons of beautiful jewels to win your girl back over. And make sure to go like and share his Facebook page. He's always doing great giveaways, so you have a chance to win something free for your girl. So head on over to facebook.com/Joey the Jeweler. Or you guys could just ask Siri what the phone number is.
Hey Siri, what is the phone number to Joey the Jeweler?
Joey the Jeweler's phone number is 850-682-1980.
And we are back, and we've got a new pitcher for the Bulldogs, Mr. Johnson. No stats, and we'll, again, by Friday, we'll have all of our information on the kids, their grades, and if they're returners. Jason Johnson throwing. Looking pretty good. I don't remember him from last year, so I don't know if he is a move-in or what. Most Bulldogs don't get move-ins, we're not blessed with move-ins like the Goldens. All right, let's see who's up for the mighty.
Johnson's got the flat bill, and it's even got a little slight upswing on the front of it.
I see that. We had a pitcher a couple years ago. Every time he threw it, fall off because his hair was so tall. Hat was just sitting up there like just sitting up there, just falling off. And here's the first pitch, offering to, I believe that's number 8, Bear, isn't it? Yep, Bear. One and 0. Here's the pitch. A little low. Benson cannot get the loss. Jason Jones. What does it say? Okay, so I'm going to tell you something. Coach, here's the deal. Oh, that's the running back. That's Jason Jones. That's Jason Jones. Doesn't it say Johnson?
It says Johnson.
You know why? Because Van Shad, whatever his Shad's name is, up there, wrote it as Johnson. That's daggum. That's Jason Jones. Yeah. That's the running back. We've got a dual threat guy here on the mound. I should have known that. Sorry about that, Coach. I'm just reading off of what Chad Van or Vance Chad said or wrote on our piece of paper. Straight up says Johnson, don't it? Straight up.
Straight up.
Straight up. And he walks his first batter. I'm impressed just to know a running back. When's the last time we had a running back pitching on the mound? That's all I want to know. I could go as far back as Willie B., but he didn't play baseball. I tell you who could have. We had another running back that was great. They said he would have been a great pitcher. What was that guy's name? I'll remember in just a second. All you early 90s maybe. Anyways, I'll remember in just a second. Somebody can text it to me. I've got my number. One of the greatest basketball players wasn't a Parker. It was, I think he played with my brother. They said he would have been a great baseball player, pitcher. But he was a running back for football. I wish I could remember that guy's name. One of the greatest running backs we ever had. Willie B. was he was in that mix with Willie, I think. Shoot. I can't remember. I'll figure it out in just a second. No, he graduated in 87, 88, somewhere in there. I think that's when it was. Maybe even 87. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to call my brother and put him on speakerphone and see if he can remember. Put it on him.
Back to the top of the lineup is Beaver in.
Beaver. Yeah, that's his last name.
Yeah. Runner over on second base.
See if I can get him to answer the phone. Is it Wednesday? It ain't church night, is it?
No, it's Tuesday.
Hey, Mark, I got you on YouTube Live. I'm talking about a pitcher, a basketball player, great basketball player that you graduated with. They said would have been one of the best baseball players ever. What was that guy's name? Who was that great football player? Or basketball? Hold on a second. What was his name?
Burley Bonner.
Burley Bonner. Thank you very much, Mark. I appreciate it. All the way from Pennsylvania. Thank you. Burley Bonner, they said, would have been one of the best pitchers ever. But I think he played basketball and football. He could have played basketball. There's a pop-up. But trying to go all the way back to there, and he didn't even play. Did Rush get it?
No.
Foul ball on Rush didn't get it.
Got over there outside the lights, and it's a little
dark over there.
Dark over there right along that far fence.
Burley Bonner. And the Braves play Northport, Florida. When you talk and you don't know, people will just let you know. I've got a built-in encyclopedia over here on my phone.
Wikipedia.
Wiki-text to you. Jones sets and delivers a little high. He didn't look good on that set there. He didn't look comfortable. 3-2, maybe a short outing. Is that 2 outs, though? Yeah, he'd get out of this.
No outs, 2 strikes.
Oh.
Yeah, 3-2 count.
My numbers got sort of construed. I saw 2-3-2, and that's, yeah. Fouled off. Still full. No outs. So, can you tell by looking down there, is anybody in the bullpen? No, I don't see them. They're not on the screen here. Coach is going to let Adam Phillips played center field, Coach. He was one of the greatest athletes to come through here. But he played center field. I can't remember a running back that pitched. This is really awesome. Jones sets 3-2 offering. Oh, he stuck his bat out there. That could be trouble. Rush is going out there, way out there. Look at how far that was way out. That was out there at the old stand that they used for, I don't even know if they use that anymore. That bandstand out there?
The band does, yeah.
The band?
Yeah.
That's one big ladder to stand out there and watch the band, ain't it?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about falling off of that one, I don't think.
No. I don't think so. Now, what's going on here? I just went blank right there. I don't know what's going on there. That's weird. I think I've got a loose connection on one of my cameras.
Ooh, almost gets Beaver inside, and Beaver draws the walk. So with no outs, Pine Forest runners on first and second, and that brings up number 3, Kelly. Top of the 5th inning, Bulldogs on top 6-3.
Still a good crowd. Little low. Boy, that was a pretty pitch, though. Good pitch. You keep it right there, and you're going to win ball games at any level. Right there at the kneecaps. So it must have been just a tad low. Is that old Parks behind the plate? Is that my favorite? Favorite guy.
He was here, but he left right before the game started.
He probably decided he didn't want none of me on the radio, right? No. There's a foul tip out of play. Back at the top of the lineup, this is Kelly. Beaver led it off at the top of the lineup. Beasley and Willen. Beasley on deck. And then Willen, the number 2, 3, and 4 hitter. How about coming in the game and facing 1, 2, 3, 4? Your first time. This might be his first time pitching. I don't know if he pitched last year. I really don't. I'm sure Rhett threw him on JV.
At some level, yeah.
Some level he had to throw, right? But I do not. I was almost at all the games last year, and I don't remember him throwing at all. Jones. And he's facing a great team in Pine Forest, and they're facing their 1, 2, 3, 4 hitter. Here we go. He looks over. Jones brings it. There's a shot off of Rushmeyer's glove. It came off of his glove and went into right field. And just like that, 6-4, and it just went off the tip of Rushmeyer's. I don't know if it was out of reach and he jumped as high as he could, or if it just was a misplayed ball. It was a shot over there.
They held the runner on third, so bases loaded. Nobody scored.
Oh,
there.
Nobody scored there?
Yeah, I guess with no outs, maybe not one.
No outs, there's no reason. Well, you've got number 3, 4, and 5.
Right.
And Lucky being the 5 spot. I mean, he's been really Jordan of all names to have Lucky right in front of it. All right, Beasley. Base is loaded, no outs. And there's the pitch. There's a foul tip. You know, when he throws it and gets it across, they're not catching up to it. If you notice, everything's been on the right side.
Yep.
So he's got some pretty good little hump on the back of it. So bases loaded. Can go from the wind here, and he does. Beasley, 0-1. Here's the offering from Jones. Curveball high. He hung it, and he missed it. That could have been a dinger. Oof, dangerous. 0-2, though, and he's in the driver's seat. Jones. Great turnout tonight and a great game here. And here's the pitch. Oh, another blooper. Could have a double play right here. One, nope, and he didn't do it. We scored one. Couldn't get it out of the hand, and a good slide there to save the double play. I don't know if he'd have got him anyways. And Gillis, coach, is going out to talk.
I think he's going to go check on the
shortstop. Second baseman.
Looked like he took maybe he's going to go talk to the umpire.
He's not like
maybe thinking that they went in a little
high
with the cleats,
yeah.
a little high and hard. Yeah.
Is he going to say, hey, can I get an answer?
Maybe a little runner interference, maybe.
Let's see what the conclusion is. We only have 2 umpires out here tonight. So we will see what the situation is. They're out there talking.
No, they're not going to give it to him.
They're not going to give it to him. He said, not a coach tried.
Speaking of the umpire situation, I've seen several posts in regards to that. Real, not just in our area, but countrywide. Low number of
officials for city and high school. Yeah, they barely found any. They found 2 guys finally for Laurel Hill, and they'll have to do all their games. It was just really hard to find. Well, you got to listen to what you got to listen to behind the plate. You know, who wants to do that for $50 or whatever? 6-4 now, and I've got to change the score. Y'all be patient with me. Jones has 1 out, man on first and third. Little high. Bring it down. Bryson Willen, the 5 hitter. And you got Lucky on deck and Amont in the hole. Here's the pitch. High, nothing there. Nothing there. Bring it down. 6-4. Bulldogs. Be great to start off a good win for the season and against a good team too, by the way. Picked up Catholic this year. That's going to be a tough game. Here's the pitch. There, inside. Must have been inside. The only, and you don't want to say there's any easy games because you never know. Because, pitching and everything, there's so much comes into play. But we picked up Walton, but we picked up, we've got Walton, but we picked up Catholic. But you're playing people like Niceville, Tate, Pace. No, he missed it. Caught the corner. They going to give him a walk, or is it? Yeah, I was going to say the referee didn't show nothing, did he?
No, I think he was trying to go after a bunt. Almost what it looked like, and never drew back, so they rung it up as a strike.
Now man on second and third with a pass ball. Base hit will score 2. Willen. Hoorah. Boy, that was a good pitch right there. Way to rear back there, Jones. Fight back. This is where football comes in right here, baby.
Yep.
That tough grinding. Need that 1 yard for a first down. That's what that was right here. 3-2. 1 out. Here's the pitch. High in the dirt. It's a good pitch. Rather see it low than up high, that's for sure. All right, bases loaded, 1 out. And Gillis is going to make the move. Go to your right fielder. No bullpen. Just go to the right fielder. And that's going to be Martin, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Martin.
Yeah.
It's crazy you're getting paid to do this.
Jones did a good job. I know he's not real happy, but I thought for his first outing and facing the top of the lineup, I just think he did. I think he did good.
Yeah, like you said, come in
and he gave up some hits over there. I mean, ball was touched again for Rush. Rush touched the ball. Ball's plopped over there on right side. Nothing pulled at all against Jones. So I really think that outing was pretty good. Did leave the bases loaded for Martin. Martin now with 1 out has to come in and try to save the ship, so to speak. Maybe giving up 1 run, it would be nice. Get a strikeout and a pop-up, maybe even a sack and a strikeout to try to get into the bottom of the 5th and still have the lead.
Right.
They're going to let Martin have a couple more tosses. We'll be right back.
Well, if you haven't heard by now, we have a paintball tank park. It's the only thing like it in this part of the country. You heard me right. Tank park. Get in a tank, shoot paintballs. This is a great opportunity for the whole family, for groups. You want to do team building, take them out to Baker and climb in a tank and shoot paintballs. Birthday party, shoot paintballs. Get in a tank and have some fun. Go to their Facebook page and book an appointment at Oddball Tactics.
Okay, Martin comes in and going to try to get the Bulldogs out of a tight situation here. Throwing strikes, just need to throw strike, put something in play. Maybe we could turn it. Maybe we can get Lucky, no pun intended, but Lucky's on deck. He's at the plate. And with 1 out, Lucky's going to try to get lucky and drive some more runs in. 6-4 here. In the top of the 5th. What time is it? Let's see. 8:44. This is going to be way past 2-hour game. Good Lord Jesus.
It started actually about 6:45, so we're right at 2 hours right now.
It's 7 o'clock start. They start right on 7 o'clock. He don't play.
Really? I thought it was closer to. I don't think it's. I think they started a little bit before 7.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Well, I can tell you what I can do. I can go back right there and find out. But that's the basis. So about 2 hours, right? Yeah, that would put us at 2 hours. Wow, we still got 2.5 innings left. Could be a late night for Daddy. And right off the bat, Martin wants to make sure he's got to get the shakes out, the butterflies out, and sort of, hey, listen, you come in a situation like this, first game of the year, bases loaded. Holla. I'll tell you what, I got to have that right there back up. I got to have some noise. Martin trying to get his first pitch out of his glove. And here's the pitch to Lucky. Oh, that must have been outside.
They calling that.
Ooh, it's getting tight on Martin.
They got kind of a end of the year strike zone working right now. It's kind of
Martin. It'd been nice to have that one. In the set, here comes the pitch, right down the plate, and Lucky got lucky enough to pop it up out of play. 1-1 for Mr. Martin.
Double play would be real nice right here.
Right about here?
Mm-hmm.
Right about now.
Good luck.
Somebody. Bryson loops in. He's set. Here comes the 1-1 offering. Little low outside. Good save by Shoemate. 2-1. 1 out.
You don't want to give them a BP pitch here, but you got to throw strikes with bases loaded.
You don't have no options.
No.
I mean, it is just make them put it in play and hope for the best, Keep it low. There's a pitch, and that's popped up. Is it going to burn them?
Off the wall.
Wow. And that's going to clear them.
Conservative base running by Pine Forest. And so a stand-up double by Lucky.
They didn't clear them. I thought they'd cleared, but it is conservative running. Well, I guess the pop-up froze it a little bit, maybe. There was just one out.
And I
Because
think
that should. Wait a minute.
one out.
Because that guy from first is. I mean, 6-6. We'll take it though. Man on second and third. Lucky off the right field fence.
That ball was about 5 or 6 foot from being
Homer. Ding dong. Yeah.
Grand slam.
Yeah. And timeout. Martin trying to catch his breath here. First batter he faced off the wall. That's not, it was the right field fence at least. Didn't pull it. Curveball, nice pitch. Fooled everybody in the house there, 0-1. And Armont, the DH. He hasn't been much of anything tonight. Remember I told you one job you're going to be a DH, you get on base. And he has not. So he's going 0-2. Martin's ahead of him here. We get 2 outs. We'll have a chance to get out of this and tie it up and get back into the dugout and try to put some points on the board. Martin looks the second baseman, try looking back. Here's the pitch. Curveball, just outside. Boy, if that had crossed the plate, that would have been, that had him hinged up. His knees buckled on that, but it was outside. 1-2, 1 out for Mr. Martin with man on second and third. These are his runners. Here's the pitch. Struck him out. Good pitch.
Nope, that was only 2 strikes.
Oh, was it?
No, okay, that's right. We don't throw down with guys on. So.
Was there, whenever Martin came in, was the bases loaded or was there 2 men on? Okay, so he still has. So the man on third is still Jones's guy, yeah. So Martin trying to get out of this. Oh, and he hit him. And that's the pitcher. Well, what is he still doing in there? Because didn't they pull him?
Unless he shifted.
Did he go into another position? I guess he did, because the DH batted. So he must have went to the outfield or somewhere. Don't do it. Don't do it. Bases loaded for Martin.
Let's go.
2 out lead.
2 outs. Trying to get out of this inning with as little damage as possible. And Martin taking a deep breath. I know he wants to crap in his pants right now, but he's got to toughen it up. There's a pop-up. That could be trouble if he can get it. Martin gets out of it. And he does. Nice play from Martin.
You got to play defense now.
Hey, we're okay. Hey, tied the ball game
only
back
giving
up.
up 2 runs there. Ties it up. Going to the bottom of the 5th. We'll be right back.
Tradition is where our roots are planted. From humble beginnings based on affordable, trustworthy service, Brackney Funeral Service has grown into a reliable resource your family can depend on. Rooted in our traditions, we stay firmly connected to the families we serve and the care we provide. We continue serving all faiths and families in the only way we know how, by staying true to our heritage. Brackney Funeral Service is locally owned and operated by Terry Brackney, Highway 90 East in Crestview. Call 683-9898.
Hello, friends. This is Brandon Martin, General Manager at Blackwater Golf Club here in Crestview, Florida. From the newly renovated 18 holes to the Top Tracer driving range, Blackwater has something to offer for everybody. Open 7 days a week for the best pricing. Book your tee times in advance on our website, golfatblackwater.com.
Hey, this is Kim again with your friendly hometown landscaping company, Always Blooming Landscape. If you're looking for pavers to do your driveways, patios, walkways, and or borders, we have a special for our radio listening audience. We are offering you 10% off your paver installation project. So call us at 850-682-2919 to take advantage of this 10% discount when you mention this ad. That's 682-2919. Always Blooming Landscape. Let us grow with you.
All right, here we are in the bottom of the fifth. And Bulldogs have got to make something happen now that it's a tie ball game. Rushmeyer comes up, little rush. It's Rushmeyer, Justice, and Appleby coming from 5, 6, and 7 spot. Rushmeyer can get it started, but it's up to the bottom of the lineup. And we've got the new pitcher is back. Or is it a new pitcher?
It's still Thomas.
Still Thomas. Mm-hmm. Here's the first pitch to Rushmeyer in the dirt and to the backstop. Rushmeyer feels the gap, feels the hole with the shoe, and he's ready. Thomas winds and delivers. Right down the socket. 1-1. We need Rushmeyer to start something here for the Bulldogs. Fortunately, no matter how you cut it, 6th or 7th, we're going to have the top of the lineup. So it's going to, if it ain't the bottom of the lineup, there's a long swing and a miss. 1 and 2. If it's not, if the bottom of the lineup cannot get on here, the 6th, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1. So 6th and 7th inning will be the top of the lineup. So it's setting up pretty good for the Bulldogs to have a chance if we can stay close in this game.
We got to give them time.
6 hits, 6 runs, and 1 error for the Bulldogs. 6 runs, 4 hits, 2 errors for the Pine Forest Eagles. That was in the dirt. 2 and 2 is the count, and I still haven't changed the score for the Pine Forest Eagles. Sorry about that, guys. Got it right now. 2 and 2 offering from Johnson. Oh, a little outside.
Come on, Ethan.
Battled his way back to
He
full
has.
count.
Yes, he did. Everybody's still hanging in here in a tie ball game. It's a packed house for the Bulldog fans. Here's the line and pitch. Wow, Rushmeyer. He got away with that one, I think.
Anytime you see that close pitch and then that.
What is Gillis doing? He's coming in wanting to talk. Oh, he's going to do a speed up.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Speed
What a
up run.
great.
Yep.
That right there is a great move. Flushmeyer will go sit down and get some wheels on the base. All right, well. We got a little ball situation at home plate. The catcher's like, I want this ball. Johnson, no outs, man on first. Facing Justice. See if he can move the runners over.
If I'm not mistaken, Justice got a hit his last up at bat.
He did.
Mm-hmm.
He did. All right, here we go. Let's get some runners moving, get some ducks on the pond, and see if we can't get them in. Going square to bunt. Right down the middle. I don't know what he was looking at. Maybe I don't know if that was a take sign there. You never know. But 0-1 now. If he squares this time, he better touch the ball is all I can say. Coach won't be happy if he don't. Let's see. He is going to square. Here's the pitch. Oh, he pulls it back, and he gets him over without anything happening. Really crisscrossing up the catcher and pitcher, I think, by doing that. He pulls back the bunt, and it sort of fools everybody. So 1-1, and on a fumbled up ball.
Bobby, I stay home.
You know, I don't know. Is this Rod and Shannon Justice's son? Or Rod or Shannon's? It's got to be Rod's boy, right? His name is Rodney. There's a pop-up.
His name's Aiden.
Justice? Oh, yeah, never mind. I'm thinking of Rod Cop. Whatever. I don't know if that's Justice's boy or not. You never know. It's about, of course, my kids came through 10, 15 years ago, so I don't know. Some of these daddies started late in life. I started when I was like 10, having kids. Jeez. Felt like it anyways. All right, 1-2. Justice staying alive with that foul ball. Long look in. He got to call timeout. Justice does call timeout. Jeez, you can't let that go. Got to call timeout. Here's the look in. Pitcher still taking his ever-loving time. Here's the set. And the one. Here's the pitch. Right down the chute. And that's going to be a base hit. It scores. Going to score one. He's got to get down. That's going to be a close play. He is safe. Good bit of hitting and running right there. Putting the I will say this. I don't think Rushmeyer had a chance if he'd have stayed in on that.
He would have been on third.
He'd have been on third.
Yep.
So that one little change right there scored a run for the Bulldogs. It makes it 7-6, getting the lead back after being up 6-3. And Pine Forest tying it up in the top of the fifth. And first pitch, right down the pipe to Appleby.
Nope, actually got a
Is that a pitch?
Pinch hitter. That's number 9, Devin Hill.
Okay, so we did a little double swap because of the runner, I think. Speed up runner can run for, I think, a catcher and a pitcher. But if they run for somebody else, you may have to do something. I don't know. I got to refresh my.
That was Josh Catonhead, actually. That was the speed that scored the
run.
Oh,
is that Josh?
Yep.
Is he a Catonhead? Is that
Robert and
that's Robert's son?
Mm-hmm.
That's not Paul's.
Joseph.
Okay.
Robert and Josie.
Okay, Robert and Josie. So who do we got here?
This is Devin Hill.
Devin Hill. 1-1 on Mr. Hill. 7-6 as the Bulldogs take the lead here. We've had it on air for 2 hours and 27 minutes. And I think I went on air. I'll have to go back and look, but I think I went on air about, 6:30?
Mm-hmm. Right at it.
So I'll miss. One and two. Mr. Hill's got to get it pumped up, keep it moving here. Johnson comes to the plate. Boy, that looked like that. Little outside. 2-2 is the count on Hill. Batting for Appleby. 7 hits, 7 runs, 1 error for the Bulldogs.
Really a good line score for the first game of the year. 7 runs and 7 hits through 4.5 innings.
Yep. Absolutely. Or is it top of 6? No, it's bottom of the fifth.
Yep.
And there's a throwdown, and he gets it. How can I even use the word top whenever Bulldogs is hitting? Man, I got to brush up. That's just, how does that even come out of your mouth when you say top? Blue better be batting is all I got to say. bottom of it. When you said 4, I heard you say something about the 4th inning. I'm looking, I'm counting out there. I'm like, what am I missing something? I can't read the scoreboard. Went down swinging, but he got a guy over. So 1 out, base hit will score the runner. And for sure, the 6th inning, the top of the lineup, and possibly, hey, with 1 out, if McDaniel and Cottrell could get, is this McDaniel here? What's that number?
Number 6.
Okay, nope. Number 6 is.
Did he change? He had to have changed jerseys because
there ain't no 6 even on our roster.
You know what? I know he did because his pants on the front are kind of dirty, but his top is clean.
Haberdashery. What do we got going on here? Hold on. Ask him who that is. It is McDaniel. So he's changed his number because they had him down as his number was number 7 when he started the game on my roster, and now he's went to a number 6. Little sly situation. You do that in football a lot to try to trick or dickery up, right? McDaniel looks in, foul tip. Staying alive, 0-2. Staying alive. Whoo, I just lost a camera. Hold on, guys. I'm working it out. I don't know what's going on here. I'm trying. I can't even open. Press home to open. There we go. Hold on a second. I lost my. Oh, hold on a second. I lost that camera over there. You know what it is? It went dead, I bet. Yeah, I'm going to let you hold. I'm going to let you take us to the screen.
Pearson, McDaniel goes down on strikes. 2 outs now here in the bottom of the 5th. Brings up number 10, Cooper Cantrell. Runner on second. Bulldogs get a run so far, 1 run so far this inning to retake the lead at 7-6. Aiden Justice with that RBI single. Aiden's over, back on second. Thomas with the pitch. In the dirt, Robertson gets in front of it, gets in front of it, keeps it from getting by him, holds Aiden back on second. Pitch on its way, catches that outside corner. For a strike. 1-1 the count now. Cantrell gets in just maybe a little bit closer to the plate. Calls for time. Pitch on its way. Another low one into the dirt. Cantrell's making Thomas work for this. Works the count up to 2 balls and 1 strike. Bulldogs on top 7-6. Fouled off back over the first base dugout. Outfield pretty much playing Cantrell straight away. Delivery from Thomas. Must have just been a little bit low. That's almost too close to be looking at, but Cantrell has brought it back to a full count. So Aiden Justice will be moving here on the pitch. A little high and inside, but catches that inside corner, and Cantrell goes down looking. But the Bulldogs put a run on the board, courtesy of an RBI single from Aiden Justice, to bring it, get back on top 7-6 through 5 innings. Looks like the Bulldogs, as Tim goes out, he's working on that camera, so we'll hold it right here. Looks like the Bulldogs are going to go to the bullpen again, and they are bringing in number 13, McCord. Cameron McCord. Opening game of the night, or opening game of the year tonight for the Bulldogs. Offensively done a good job. Got 7 hits through 5 innings, 7 runs. Only 1 error defensively, so just a little bit of a jam we got into with Jason Jones. There he come in and loaded bases up and gave away a few runs there, but still the Bulldogs find themselves with the lead here. Leading off for Pine Forest here in the top of the 6th is going to be number 8. And that is Connor Bayer. Then after Bayer, we're going to go back to the top of the lineup. You got Beaver on deck and Bryson Kelly in the hole. So fixing to be back to the top of the lineup for McCord. No, I've been talking. Yeah. Bear steps in on the right side of the plate. McCord with his first pitch of the night. A little low, ball 1.
I don't even know if I ran commercials that last little bit, did I?
Not during that change.
Oh, during that change?
Yeah, I'd kind of. I thought I remembered how to do it, but I didn't want.
My phone went dead, and it's got a 57% charge on my battery that I had out there. So I don't know. And that's that other
we're
phone.
Down to the one.
We're just down. I took that one upstairs.
Gotcha.
And moved it down there, but I got a little line there. That's a part of the rope that I thought I had out of the screen, but it'll be okay. It's not in really view. So what do you got? 7-6. Anything happening here? 1 and 2. What do we got? I hadn't even.
Little foul ball off to the first base side and just got up in the lights.
Use that 8.
Is Martin or Shoemake pitching? Who is that?
Got a new pitcher. That's McCord, Cameron McCord.
Cameron. Oh, this is that lefty Rhett was telling me about that he thinks is going to be pretty good. Let's see what he's got. 1 and 2. On Lucky. Look at that.
This is Bayer. Now we're back to the top of the lineup with Beaver.
Bayer, Beaver, and Lucky. That's not in the order. I'm just saying. I'm just picking out some. And Beasley. All right, so we got Beaver, Kelly, and Beasley. The 1, 2, and 3 hitter at the top of the lineup. Here's the pitch. McCord looking really good.
Shorten them up.
Where in the world? Was he here last year? I don't know. I'll ask this guy here. Was he here last year? Or is he moving? He was? Was he a 9th grader? Is he a 10th grader? He is a 10th. He threw not last year. I remember seeing him at one of the JV games. He threw for Red a little bit. And a pitch. A little low. I'll be honest with you. Whoever running the scoreboard is popping it up there fast. I mean, I turn to look up, and it's already changed. Nice pitch, 2-2, McCord out of nowhere. 4th pitcher for the Bulldogs. Started with St. Vincent, then Jones, Martin, and now McCord, and he just got slapped. And it should be an easy routine fly ball, and it is to the left fielder for out number 2.
Caught it on the screws, but right to the left fielder.
That's another thing Coach does a good job of placing his outfielders because he sees the tendencies. He's talked to us about it before. He watches the tendencies of the batters as they're warming up or whatever, then that first pitch, how they're standing, how quick they are to the ball. And he looks at that and moves his guys accordingly. 0-1, 2 outs, 7-6 Bulldogs. What inning do we got here?
Top of the 6th.
Top of 6. Let me change that for somebody says something. I'm working on it, guys. Getting all the kinks out.
There it is.
That's going to drop.
That is going to drop right down the third base line, right over the third baseman head. So that'll be a 2-out CNI single. For the top of the lineup, Beaver. Beaver got a little wood on it. Metal, I guess they would say. Hey, no pun intended on the Beaver and wood. We got Beaver problems at our lakes. They make so many dams.
Do they?
Yeah, we take care of them. 2 outs. And it is Brian Kelly. Here's the pitch from McCord. McCord blows it right by him. My goodness. You love to have a lefty in your rotation because it just really helps the situation.
Yeah.
Let me tell you. You get things changed up, and he'll probably start some but be coming out of the bullpen too. He just looks really good. I like the movement on his ball. I like the release. His arm sort of got a little pop and cock to it when he releases, so it makes the ball move. And most lefties do have that. 1-1. And he goes over, and mercy. Thank goodness Rush got a glove on it because that ball almost went to the fence as he made a move over. And McCord brings it 2-1. Hey, who made the last out for the Bulldogs? Do you remember? Was it the top of the lineup, or did we get the top of the lineup? I can't remember. Let me see. No, Cantrell's up. Matt Daniel made the last out, I think.
Yes.
That's what we saw. There's a nice pitch there from McCord. 2-2. So you got 9, 1, and 2 coming up for the Bulldogs.
Back outside again.
To try to extend the lead. First, we got to hold it right here. McCord doing a pretty good job. 2 outs, 2-2. And the offering. Oh, foul tip. Went after a bad pitch, and we'll take that, Mr. Kelly. I might leave most. I'm going to talk to Timbo and see if I can leave most of this here. I don't know, I'll just pack some of it up, but leave as much as I can out. I don't think nobody uses this up here much. 2-2, McCord brings it, and it pop up to the infield. That should be an easy play for the shortstop, and it is. And there is a 1-2 hit 3 for Martin. We'll be right back. Bulldogs up 7-6 going into the bottom of the 6th.
Hey, this is Amber with the Cottage Boutique and Formal Wear. Ladies, if you're looking for something for a special occasion, stop in and see us. And for the men, we also offer tuxedo rentals for prom, weddings, and anything that you really need them for. We are open Tuesday through Friday, 10 to 4, and Saturday from 10 to 1. We're closed on Sundays and Mondays. If you don't know where we're located and you happen to want to stop in and see us, we're at the corner of Wilson Street and Highway 90. And you can also call us anytime at 850-682-2446.
Mom, I spilled my drink on the sofa.
It'll be all right. We'll get it cleaned up.
Honey, I accidentally ran over some of your flowers with a lawnmower.
They'll grow back.
Little accidents can usually be solved at home, but when you're involved in a vehicle accident, you need to have the professionals at Crestview Paint and Body take care of the repairs, and you'll have your vehicle back in your driveway as quick as possible. Crestview Paint and Body, 682-5257 for a job done right.
Hello, this is Dixie Dan Powell. Just like in the courtroom, you got to be bulldog tough. It takes teamwork to get to the goal line and to win the game. Go Bulldogs. Call us, Powell Injury Law, 850-306-2667. That's 850-306-2667.
And we're back. The Diamond Bulldogs up 7-6, as you can see, and still a good crowd. Went out there and had to do some camera adjustments. Get some things set up. I think we've got it sort of figured out now on the camera. We're going to have you a different camera angle Friday night, and the camera that's up here in the booth with us, we're going to use just for when it's a ball hit to the infield or outfield. We'll be able to move it around, and we'll have a camera like you're looking right now. That'd be your righties. We're using it for lefties too, but we'll have the same angle on the other side of the field for left-handed batter, so you'll be able to see the strike zone, and we'll get it all worked out pretty good, and we'll try to get some things figured out. And actually, some of the guys were telling me, Rush, a couple of the guys were telling me maybe we should mount a box on the outside of them poles, right, and put the camera in the box with plexiglass or something.
Yep.
And see if that'll work. But right now, I mean, it'd be a fluke if it was hit. But Cantrell's up for the Bulldogs, facing Thomas. Could really help the cause, right? That ain't Cantrell, is it? Yeah, no.
Whoever it is, it's
Martin. That's Martin. Cantrell made the last out.
Yep.
He did. So that was Bryson.
Little leadoff single.
Absolutely.
Love to have a little insurance here going into the
Absolutely. Absolutely. That would be nice, and that's a great way to lead it off. Mr. Martin gives us Kopp, Shoemake, and Vinson. And Kopp squares around, and Thomas goes over to first base just to make sure there wasn't a steal on. 7-6. In the bottom of the sixth, 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error for the Bulldogs. 6 runs, 5 hits, 2 errors for Pine Forest. He squares, and that ball's bounced into second base, and he'll stand up as that wasn't able to get the bounce to tag him out. So Martin on second with no outs. And it got quiet all of a sudden. This is where you need an organ. You know, I follow the organ player for the Braves.
Okay.
He's got a little Facebook page. The organ player for the Braves does, so I follow him, and he's pretty neat. They're squaring again.
I've seen on, you get on video off of Facebook,
right,
Instagram, and you get on these reels or whatever. And I've seen one of the ones that shows up is the organ player.
You're popping, because you're right in the front of it. There you go.
Yeah, one of the ones I see show up is the organ player. I believe I've seen one show up from the Cubs and one from St. Louis.
I've seen the St. Louis one too. Yeah. I think whoever started whichever organist started, they're all jumping on the bandwagon, getting their little reels in or whatever, little video feeds, getting some followers. 2-1 offering to Kopp. And he has squared each time. Foul tip, 2-2. Reached out and didn't quite get what he needed on it. Brings us 2-2. No outs. Martin on second, waiting to be hit in. You've got Shoemake, Vincent, St. Vincent, and Rush, the next three batters. See what Kopp can do here. And here's the pitch. In the dirt, 3-2. He got the bunt off because of the 2 strikes. Now it comes down to really a lot of brains out here with the man on second, what you're going to do with your runners and your defense too. Here we go. Got him looking. Thomas strikes out Kopp, which brings up Shoemake. Shoemake's had a few. He's been on base a couple times tonight. And let's see here. We got Shoemake's digging in. Thomas taking his ever-loving time. And here's the set, the pitch. A little low.
Must not have a first period class.
Right.
So getting home and getting to bed for him might not be that big.
It may not be that big of a deal. Seeing he's got to drive to Pensacola.
Yeah.
I guess he don't care anyways. Some of us got to get up, man. It is 9:23 and we still got one more at bat for sure. Maybe 2 if we're not careful. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. We get one more run. I like the way McCord got out of the tie, and he's facing the top of the lineup. So I like our chances, especially if we can get one more run here in the bottom of the 6th. With Martin on second base, no outs. Excuse me, 1 out. And Shoemake. He drive. There's a hit, and he's going to have to freeze him. He's going to have to freeze him. He turned around to look. If he hadn't, we got a man on. No. Good heads up there.
Yeah, good base running by Shoemake where he saw the ball coming in to be relayed into the home plate. He went ahead and advanced on over to second.
Coaches having a little talk. He turned to look instead of watching his coach. When that ball is hitting the outfield, you gotta watch your coach, your third base, especially when you're on second. You don't watch the ball.
Right.
And he froze and turned to look at the ball to see if it fall instead of watching the coach. Coach was sending him or telling him to come, but he had to get his eye on the ball there for a second. But still, man on second and third, 1 out, and Vince calls a timeout, which he needed to because this guy is a roly-poly. He's going to go from the windup now, Thomas, and here it is. Here's the pitch. Curveball falls in there. Oh, 0-1 on St. Vincent, and he's really been a hammer tonight. One bouncer off the left field fence. He's just been in every inning he's had an opportunity. He's making something happen. And there's another right to Watson. Watson goes home and throws out the runner, Martin. And that was heads-up play by Watson.
Now batting number 15, Braden Rushmeyer.
So Rushmeyer now is going to have to do some damage if we want to get another run on the board with men on first and third. Base hit will score. You almost got to force when you've got just a 1-run lead like that, you almost got to force the guy to make a good throw to home, And seeing that, he started out pitching, you just don't know about his arm, but he made a good throw. Now it's up to Rushmeyer with 2 outs, man on first and third. Low. On deck is Justin in the hole, Appleby, getting to the bottom of the lineup. And I didn't think we had reached the deep into the sixth. I didn't think we'd reach the middle heart of the lineup, but we have. We've got an opportunity right here to score a run. Been nice to have bases loaded here, but with one out. But with 2 outs, the runners are going no matter what. So if it finds the grass, it's going to score at least one. And Rush has got the power to hit over center fielder's head. I mean, he is way up.
He's playing shallow. Yeah.
Very shallow. No? Is that outside? I guess it was. 3-0. So now if you're a coach, do you got the take sign or do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know he's got to come right down the pipe with it. If he's going to throw a strike, he's got to try to throw a four-seamer or something to no spin on it, try to get it across the plate, and he does. 3-1 now. Now the hit sign is on for sure. If he throws another one like that, Rush has got to be swinging because that was a home run pitch, or at least something to get over the center fielder's head. I mean, he's got a gap anywhere.
Say if he could hit that gap,
that left center. I mean, both runners will score for sure because the guy on first is running on contact. And if we get a full count, as soon as that pitcher picks up his leg, he's running. So, but it's 3-1, 2 outs. And Rush is waiting for the delivery from Thomas. Thomas, curveball got him.
Yes.
Oh, no, that's 3-2. That's right. I was thinking the same thing. It got him. Okay. He daggum threw a curveball on 3-2. He got us too. All right, here we go. As soon as that pitcher picks his foot up and commits to home, the runner's going. So let's see if Rushmeyer can make something happen here. There he goes. In the dirt. He gets to stand up and Rushmeyer goes to first. And do we have a speed up? Or can we do a speed up now? I don't think we can. No, it's up to Rush now to do it. But he's got guys in front of him, so it really doesn't matter.
Coming to the plate, number 5, Aiden Justice.
All right, here we go. It's up to Justice.
Justice had a good night tonight.
He
Couple
did.
Of hits and an RBI single last at bat. Single right here would score possibly 2.
Oh, 2.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that, is that St. Vincent out there on second?
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows to run as soon as the ball is hit and not to look. He's got to look at Coach Gillis. Here we go. Justice is going to try to make something happen. Thomas is going to go for the full windup, and here's the first pitch. Little low. 1-0.
Work forward, Ethan. You got to have him.
Late night for the Dogs on opening night. Here it is, 9:30. No such thing as a 2-hour game. 7 innings, by the way.
No commercial timeout.
I mean, nothing. It's just, and that's going to be a pop-up. Justice. If it falls, it is trouble. It's going to score 2. It's going to score 2. How about that? Falls right over the second base, about 50 feet from second base, and nobody could get it in. No, man, just
It's kind of the Bermuda Triangle out there between the center fielder, right fielder, and second
see and I
base.
single, baby.
Yep.
And that right there, now McCord's got a big breather. He'll be able to come in, hopefully, and close it out for the Bulldogs with 9 runs, 10 hits, 1 error.
I think that's 3 RBIs tonight for
Justice.
A great night for him. 3 hits, I believe.
Nice. Here's the pitch. Wow, look pretty good. A little inside. So this is Hill, I think, right? Didn't we say Hill was batting for Appleby?
No, this is McCord.
Oh, McCord is okay. McCord had to come in for Hill. 1-1. McCord will be going to the mound since he's batting. I don't think otherwise he'd be batting if he was wasn't pitching.
Right.
One and one. Still got a good crowd for the old Bulldog. Wow. And here it is. Foul ball. Staying alive. 1-2. Friday night we have Fort Walton Supposed to be a 7 o'clock start. And generally there's a 45. You know, in basketball, when I did basketball, I was able to start with the JV and it turned over in about 20 minutes. Well, baseball's 45-minute gap.
Between games? I guess by the time they have to re-prep the field. And
yeah. I mean, I could start it early to get the watch. You know, you can always come back to it. Just let the camera sit, I guess. Watch the guys warm up, do whatever. So I don't know. We may, on away games, we'll for sure show a little bit of JV if I'm set up in time. 2-2 on McCord. Here's the pitch. High. Okay. 3-2.
3-2 with 2 outs. Runner's going to be moving on the pitch.
Yep. As soon as old Mr. Thomas picks the foot up, commits, they'll be coming over here. And let's see if he goes. Nobody's holding them, so they're going to be taking off. They should get a bigger lead than that. Come on, let's go. Here we go. And here we go. Base is open. Rushmeyer don't have to run hard. Going in, jogging into third base on a walk. Base is loaded. Now, Ken McDaniel. Now we've got, what's going on here? Going to have a little
speed up runner.
Speed up runner. McCord says he's pitching. He fought back. Boy, look at how happy he is. He was happy. I think he had a 0-2, didn't he? Or 1-2, I know. Yeah, 1-2. And he got a walk out of it. So good job from McCord. He'll come out and try to save it for the Bulldogs. Well, you know what? Was it 6-6 when he came in?
Yeah.
Oh, he'll get the win. Sure will. And it looks like the Eagles, are they going to make a switch or are they not?
No, they just sent the pitcher down to the bullpen, so coach come out and talk to Thomas and going to leave Thomas in for right now.
And then this weekend we have the Braves on the radio for spring training. They, what I tell you, Newport?
Next for the Bulldogs, number 6, Pearson McDaniel.
Northport. Yeah, Northport, Florida. We still haven't found out if that's Rod Justice boy, Rod, or either Martin went to school with Rod and Shannon, I guess. We don't know who that boy that is. Oh, 1 on McDaniel. Oh, that's the, you know who that is? His daddy used to coach varsity for Fort Walton, and they moved up here. He's an assistant coach now, and his son came up here with him to play second base. We got 0-2, and we got Ducks. It is loaded up. Here we go. 3. Got him. All right, McCord's going to try to come out and finish it up. We'll be right back.
Listen up. Do you need a new roof? Do you need roof repair? Well, I have a company just for you, CQ Roofing. Hometown roofer since 1999. They're state licensed and insured. Chris Courier, the owner, is born and raised right here in Crestview, North Okaloosa County. Family owned and operated for 24 years, specializing in shingles and metal. Give them a call, 850-683-4169, or visit their website at cqroofing.com.
Guys, listen up. Did you spend too long out on the boat this Saturday fishing? Have you been on the links a little too much? Do you need to get out of the doghouse? Let me tell you where you need to go. Joey the Jeweler. He's on Main Street right by Desi's. He's got tons of beautiful jewels to win your girl back over. And make sure to go like and share his Facebook page. He's always doing great giveaways, so you have a chance to win something free for your girl. So head on over to facebook.com/Joey the Jeweler. Or you guys could just ask Siri what the phone number is.
Hey Siri, what is the phone number to Joey the Jeweler?
Joey the Jeweler's phone number is 850-682-1980.
And here we go. This is it. Can you say we need this inning to get over? Because somebody has to go. In the 7th inning. trying to do here. I'm trying to get my. All right, 1-0. First pitch to Mr. Shim Shim. I don't know the other name. Middle of the lineup. This is not the fourth batter in the lineup. Willen. Then you got Lucky. That joker's been on base a lot. Then Amont, the DH, which, oh, that's a good pitch. Oh, where was that, Mr. Umpire? My goodness. Must have been a little outside. 2-1. McCord takes a big breath. Wind up, pitch. And there's a pop to second base, to the second baseman, excuse me. And he throws him out. Little ground out to second. Mr. McDaniel doing a good job there. 2 more outs, and the Bulldogs will get their first win. Can't go.
You got
to win the first.
You got to win the first.
All right. If you want to go, if you want to try to go undefeated, that was what I was saying. Got to win the first. So Mr. Lucky's going to try to get on base to try to keep the Eagles' hopes alive. McCord comes to the plate. A little outside. I'm watching it out the window. I'm not watching my little camera angle here, and it's got the better angle than me trying to watch it. Somebody is over there playing my camera. 2-0. McCord got to fight back here. Steps in. Here's the line. And pitch. Little low. 3-0. Well, what do you do here? Right down the plate or a curveball?
I would come straight at him with a fastball.
Here's the pitch. In the dirt. 4-0. Four balls. And that'll bring up Mr. Amont, the DH. No, wait a minute. Was that? Hold on just a second. Man, that was Lucky, and now we've got. Did the Watson? How's Watson in front of the DH? Did the DH?
We got a pinch hitter right here.
No, that's Watson. Oh, who was that?
That is number 10, Shriver.
Shriver, who hasn't been in. Okay. Oh, we got him on my list. How do you even come up? Oh, wait a minute. That's number 10. Number 10 is Watson. Jacarius Watson. You've got a Necarius.
I'm looking on. Yeah, that's just straight down number
yeah.
plate. Yeah.
You got a Necarius and a Jacarius Watson. They got to be twins because that looked like the pitcher, and it is. You've got Necarius and Jacarius. Jacarius is at the plate. Necarius is playing third. I was like, what is he doing? So you're going to have a Jacarius and a Necarius. We got 1-1. I got a lot of curious things going on here. All right. Jacarius Watson coming in to bat for the DH who hadn't did a squat for Eagles. Little throw over to keep them honest. McCord, 1-1, 1 out, man on first base. Trying to get Jacarius out. There's a pop-up. Out of play. What? Oh, man, I ain't even got the score right, bro. My daddy is getting on me like a red-headed stepchild. 9-6 is the score if you was watching YouTube. If you was on Radio Land, fake Radio Land, you would have never missed a thing. Oh, there's a shot. Oh, how about it? Do we got a double play? He's safe. What a play. A great catch by Cottrell and almost threw out the runner trying to get back to first base, but he got back in time. So 2 outs. A nice play there. 2 outs. And I am going to go ahead and plug this in because I feel like we are going to have an interview with Coach. You know what I mean, Vern? And there is a to the second base, and that's the game. Ball game. Final score 9-7. Let's see if I can get Coach. I'm going to see if I can get. I got a microphone right here. I'm going to tap that right there. Tap, 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 tap. Let's see. See if I can get Coach real quick. I'm sure he's going to talk to his players. Let's see what we got. Go. All right, can you hear me? No?
Not yet. Not real good. It's kind of faint.
Is it faint right there?
Yeah, kind of.
Well, that's because I got this turned down.
Not really.
You got to be able to hear me now.
It's coming out. There you go.
Let me look at my text 1, 2.
There you
check,
are.
check, check, check.
There
check.
you are. Yeah.
Let's see.
The Bulldogs pick up their first win, opening the 2023 campaign with a win. 9-6 over Pine Forest.
Well, we've got Coach Gillis. Coach, that was a great game, but a little bit long for me.
Yeah, I'd like to get it done a little quicker myself, Tim, but look, we'll take a win any day of the week.
The lefty looked pretty sharp.
Yeah, he's a good one, man. He's a good one, and he's only a 10th grader. That's even better, but he's a competitor, and you know, we felt like if we could get the game to the end with him, we'd feel pretty good about it. He was really good.
Got a lot of hits. You threw, what, 5 guys tonight, I think, or 4 or 5?
We threw 4 guys, and you know, we're going to have to do that early. Kind of, we don't like to extend guys early. We just try to bring him in a little bit slowly. I like with Anthony, I was going to go 60 to 70 when it came out at 61. I mean, he could have went more. He wanted to go more, but I had to, you know, I'm trying to take care of their arms right now.
So we got Fort Walton Friday night here. What's your thoughts about that?
It's going to be a war. I mean, they played. I think they played a 2-1 game tonight, and I don't even know who they played. They lost to 2-1. So. They got some arms. They got some good arms, and they're athletic. So, you know, we're going to have our hands full. It's never going to be easy. We just got to, you know, keep surviving.
What I like, though, is your guys, at least they swung the bat. You know, you didn't have a lot of guys looking, and they've either made contact or made something happen.
Yeah, we did a lot of good things with 2 outs. We had a bunch of 2-out RBI hits, and that's the key. That's the key. And, you know, I'm still not a fan of the striking out. We got to put the ball in play. We roll it. We got a chance. But you know,
we saw that early.
We saw it early, and that was kind of what we're talking about. If we put the ball in play and put some heat on them, we'll have a little bit of a chance. But you know, that's the way it goes. And baseball is baseball, and high school kids are high school kids.
Good win against Pine Forest, though.
Yeah, Pine Forest was a game away from the Final Four last year. We had two good wins with them last year. So. Look, we're excited to get W's.
And you picked up Kathleen. What was that all about?
Yeah, I don't know. I might not be real smart on that one.
We'll see you Friday. I'm going to let him talk to Randy. Dusty, a good win tonight, 9-6. Going to wrap this thing up.
Yeah.
And we'll have Fort Walton Friday night.
Yep, first game of the season. What do we have? 1 error, I think, tonight?
Just one.
1 error. So defensively, played some good, solid ball. Ended up putting the ball in play offensively, and you know, got a good number of hits and put some runs on the board. So a good way to start. You know, you don't want to get early on and you're trying to win games, you know, with bats that aren't really working for you, and you're getting 3 or 4, maybe 5 hits a game.
Right
off. You know, it's good to come out and get that, you know, some offensive production right off the bat.
All right, so y'all, we're going to, on YouTube for sure, we're going to do every single game that we possibly can, unless there's something that just happens. We're going to do all the away games, all the home games. I think it was 25, 26 games, something like that. And then some of the games will be on radio, so just stay out for that. And appreciate you guys staying tuned in. Just help us share and like that. And I'll on all the on all the games on the home side, and also on the when we go away, I'm going to try to put up a sign in the stadium somewhere where my camera's at, so people know where to find. And if parents or grandparents can't make it, they can say, hey, check out the game right here, and we'll do the best we can. Appreciate you guys, and we'll work on some more camera angles for you guys Friday night. Guess we'll see you guys Friday night. Good night, everybody. We'll see you Friday night at 7 o'clock against Fort Walton Beach.